Yo, we're live. Perspectives and Facts Podcast, episode 46. Skip versus Shannon. It's a Thursday night special from a Live and On Point Network. We are here. We're on YouTube. It's going up right now. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. If you would like to donate, there goes the Cash App at the bottom, $ Florida Boy J904. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, feel free to donate what you please, what's in your heart, what's in your spirit. Name the Lord. Yeah, just come on in here. Let's come on in here and have a conversation about a few things tonight and fellowship on a few of these topics. You know what I'm saying? I took off the shades tonight. I want to look some of you people in the eye. We have a conversation tonight. We brought the bucket hat back. Letting niggas know what time it is. We got a different little color to the locks right now. We just bringing some new flavor tonight. We just bringing some new energy. The numbers have steady been looking good. We are ever so closer to YouTube partnership monetization. I do appreciate everybody hitting the views, making sure the numbers are right. I mean, things are skyrocketing. We got over 12,000 views the last 28 days. The subscriber count has peaked over 2,350. You know what I'm saying? Just over 300 subscribers, honestly, in the last month is amazing. 300 new people in the last 4 weeks. I want to salute to all of you who liked, shared, sent this to people, reposted it, talked about it on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Just giving you guys appreciation for it, coming in, showing love, letting everybody know that we're here. We have a voice, and our audience will grow. So now that we're getting into that, let's give you guys a quick rundown of what we will be talking about tonight on Perspectives Facts Podcast. Okay, we're going to be talking about obviously the Skip Bayless Shannon Sharpe situation, the fallout, the tweets Skip Bayless released Monday night when we were live. We could have talked about that Monday night, but it was just going on in real time, and you kind of want stories to build and be able to have a certain idea of the and capacity of what's going on, right? So we got that situation. Then Skip and Shannon. Skip had to do the show Tuesday by himself. Shannon came back Wednesday, and then they had another awkward little blow up moment. So we're gonna address that. Also, Gabrielle Union says she felt comfortable cheating on her first husband since she paid all the bills. That's been a hot topic, so we're definitely going to discuss that. I don't think we can go any further without discussing that. That's a pretty hot topic. Also, Keith Murray crashing out about his past sexual relationships in the hip hop industry. That is also one of the most egregious things, one of the most wild videos, some of the most wild videos we've seen on YouTube this week. He's going viral already. So we're definitely going to be talking about Keith Murray. Also, Michael Blackson opens up a free school in Ghana. I think that we might take it.
Do that school got running water?
Listen. We might have to get to that Akon bag tonight when we approach the Michael Blackson topic. But we're gonna keep it moving on with the rundown. Gucci Mane artist Matt Critter charged with first-degree murder. Another Gucci Mane artist getting hit with some bad luck. We're gonna definitely get into that. Lil Migo gets bullied by Matt Critter, the guy who just caught the charge, and also gets his jury snatched from him in a separate incident. This is the same Lil Migo who got pressed at the airport, right, J Doug? Same guy?
By Grove Hero. A person with a disability.
With a weak hand. Disability.
Migo bitch.
Also, Quavo drops a new song called Without You in memory of Takeoff. We're going to discuss that. That's pretty that was a pretty heartfelt song. It's pretty tough to watch. Also, it's this TikTok trend going on. It's called Black Girl Follow Train, hashtag Black Girl Follow Train, and TikTok banned that hashtag because of the complaints. So that's also something we can get into. Takeoff's killer was released on $1 million bond. That's
weird.
How did you get the milli? Who are you?
Mob ties, a lot of ties.
Hey, we need to make that to the mob ties drop when we talk about Jay Prince to the niggas, man. The Surviving R. Kelly 3 is supposedly dropped, right? And niggas is going crazy about that. They have a woman that says she was pushed down by R. Kelly after she found the Aaliyah tape. We're gonna get into if that's a legitimate statement or not, but I think that's something to get into. We got the links ready for that. R. Kelly also, they said that he silenced Aaliyah and her family with a non-disclosure agreement and a marriage annulment with royalties involved of his catalog. The docuseries reveals.
And you should have talked about they doing this whole. It seems like it's the sexual assault cases always come out at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I want to know. I'm not saying these surviving R. Kelly people. I'm not saying they're lying at all. I'm not really trying to believe R. Kelly or nothing like that. But it's just funny how do you guys have how are you getting this new information? You're holding on to these things, like, you know what I'm trying to say is like y'all got shit that like the courts don't even have. Is this shit even real? Like, are these people real?
They like, bro, R. Kelly literally got 30 years. Let it go. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm just saying,
trying to do to the man.
They really put money behind that. And in the Aaliyah thing, I think it's going to be a deeper conversation to people selling their children into the industry. Mm-hmm. That's something also, not to get too long on it because we want to get on these topics, but, selling children to the entertainment industry. I was watching a video from like it was like 1960s, 70s, and 80s, like rock and roll entertainment and stuff. Mm-hmm. And like that whole weird P-word stuff that people be using now, like that shit was a lot prevalent back in those days. And it was just really weird seeing people just give their children up to these celebrity superstars.
So, hey, what's up with the niggas in the chat, man? Y'all get active in the chat. Holler at us in the chat.
Yeah, throw up the chat, man. Hell yeah, man.
Throw your setup. Do something.
Throw that setup, man. Start banging in the chat. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? We here Thursday night. Let's get into the first topic, man. The first topic right now, the Shannon Sharpe Skip Bayless blowout. The Skip Bayless tweet that went viral, and then he was subsequently lashed, got 5,000 lashings from not only Black Twitter but just Twitter as a whole. People formed like Voltron, called him disgusting, sick. It was just a whole onslaught of ban Skip Bayless from ever talking again, right? It was disgusting. And I'm not a super Skip Bayless fan. I know what the role he plays, but I just feel like Skip Bayless, I told somebody earlier, I'm like, he campaigned to be hated. You know what I'm saying? He pushes, hey, I'm the biggest hater in the game. Like, I'm not an athlete. I'm just a nigga that comes in and I hate. I don't speak objectively about anybody. I hate LeBron. I love Tom Brady. I love the Spurs. I love the Patriots. Salute DJ Two-Tone in the building, man. You know Two-Tone.
Yo, DJ.
You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. We up in the suites, man. We done made history together,
okay,
dog.
Broward County in the building, man. Throw your setup, man. Let them know where you from, too.
Yeah, let these niggas know where you from, man, for sure. So, Shannon Sharpe, Skip Bayless, these individuals, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they got a sports show, Undisputed on Fox Sports 1, just in case you guys don't know or haven't, been under a rock. Skip Bayless, if we want to get to the tweet, pulling it up now.
I got it right.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Which one is the tweet that set people off? Here we go. I'm going to put it up on the screen, big screen here.
Yeah, the tweet that set people off was the one where he said he was really asking.
Did he say not exactly sure what happened to DeMar Hamlin? Players on both teams are shaking. The ambulance out on the field. That's not it. He said, I seen so many horrific injuries. No, he said no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game, but how?
That was a tweet.
Yo, this late in the season, a game where the game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which is suddenly seems so irrelevant.
And then when you go to that tweet, everybody got 166 million views. Like,
oh, they tell you how many views the tweets got now?
Yeah, Twitter's different.
Oh, damn.
But people coming in talking about horrible take, no respect. You're literally the worst. Wow, shaking my head. You're so gross. What's wrong with you? Darrell Revis, all you care about is football when Dominer's life is at risk. Coming from you, I expected more. This tweet is not. You of all people should know better, bro. Patrick Peterson, come on. Steve Weiss, this is awful. Really incoherable, or what, people be trying to use these big ass words I can't pronounce. Yeah, Nina Turner. This goes to show some dehumanized professional athletes, especially black athletes. These athletes are people with families. They're people, not bodies meant for entertainment. Talking about niggas from all types of Dusty Baker. Come on, Skip. This is life versus a game. I'm sorry, but this is your worst take ever. And I was a little bar. But I'm talking about everybody came. Isaiah Thomas. I hope they fire you, bro. For you to even think of this game is very sad. Like the fake outrage, I really seen like men come in here. Kendrick Perkins, you're a sick individual. Real talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all was really piling on, man. Dontrell Real is unacceptable, Skip. I'm sorry. Wow, Skip. Like, everybody came for that nigga neck, to be honest. And did I like to see that? In a way, I did like to see that, because Skip Bayless doesn't follow anybody for a reason, because Skip Bayless seems like a thin-skinned person where he wants to say what he wants to say, but he wants to sit back and not take any response at all. And it does a disservice in a way, because it's like, Skip, you don't allow people to talk back to you. But if that's how you want to move, that's how you want to move, because you're old, so you're not in the social media era. So I kind of understand why you don't want to talk to people. But at the same time, when you say things like this, I personally I seen what he was saying. I didn't have a problem with what he was saying. That's what people were thinking too, like, what's going on? But it's just for the fact that it's so many people that dislike him. The wrong person can say something that we're all thinking, and everybody's going to jump on him like we weren't saying the same thing, or we weren't thinking the same thing. He was just stupid enough to say it, and because people don't like him, they weaponize the cancel culture and trying to cancel Skip Bayless, knowing that you think Fox is going to cancel Skip Bayless. They didn't cancel Bill O'Reilly. They don't cancel Sean Hannity. They don't cancel Tucker Carlson. These are the same people who own Undisputed. So you think that they're going to come and you know what I'm trying to say, like, cancel Skip Bayless? Exactly what she said. Skip's tweet was him putting the scope of the whole situation at hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, he literally just put the game and the person, and I know and I understand that it was insensitive, right? I will agree that it was somewhat insensitive at the timing, but you can't tell me because Skip Bayless says it, like, because Skip Bayless said it, blew it up more than what it was. And everybody wants to have a villain to point to in these moments. You know what I'm saying? Where you really can't do anything about it. People want villains to attach their sorrow to. And I feel like Skip Bayless was the person that everybody directed their hate for that injury to. And then the next day, Undisputed, he came on, right? And we were all thinking like, damn, bro, like, he just did that. Like, he got a show in the morning. It's like, what's going to happen in the morning when he goes Undisputed, right? Show comes on, Shannon Sharpe isn't there.
Sucker move.
Shannon Sharpe isn't there.
Sucker move.
Made Skip do the show by himself.
Salute to Kenya from Cali in the live chat. I like your takes that you're giving on this situation. One of her live comments says Skip's tweets were thoughtful and captured the feelings of the moment. Blacks, she said black, but I know she meant to say black stay reaching. And she said Skip literally made a declare. I don't know that word. I'm not gonna lie.
Declarative statement
that the game was irrelevant at the moment. We are retarded.
Exactly. Like the part she just said when Skip said but how, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game. Fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But how? This late in the season, it's 2 weeks left into the playoffs, a game of this magnitude with two top seeds in the AFC, which is crucial to the regular season outcome because it's going to decide home field advantage. Thus, is going to be a major factor in the variable of who's going to make it to the Super Bowl out of the AFC, right? And then he puts a period on that, and then he ends it with, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. So he just told you that the NFL is going to, he walked you through the thought process that everybody's having. Nothing wrong. No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the game. Duh, this nigga's laid out. But how? Yeah, are they going to like, what's that process going to be like? Because it is late in the season. It is a magnitude. These are two big teams. But guess what? It doesn't even matter. That's what he pretty much just said.
This is what I wanted to say, too, about the Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe situation.
Salute Devontae in the building.
And even the Mar guy, like, yo, black people, they always act like they care about the funniest people, the funniest stuff. Y'all don't really care about that guy like that. I mean, it's sad that he got hurt, but motherfuckers don't care about the average niggas that get shot in the hood. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about motherfuckers dying on the daily. These motherfuckers just got hurt on the field. So I think the people that act like, oh my God, I'm like, yo, to be honest, I don't think they should have stopped the game, bro. I think they should have just carried that nigga off the field and kept it moving. I felt like he was okay, but I feel like they shouldn't have stopped the game. I'm like Skip Bayless. It's like, yo, we
hold on.
playing the
You don't
game.
think? Hold on. You said you don't think they should have stopped the game.
No, we playing a game where motherfuckers could get hurt. What you expect?
I will say that that game wasn't gonna. That game was over the minute they had to resuscitate the player twice. So pretty much the player died on the field twice. His heart stopped. You're dead. You know, you can say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Like you can say what you want to say. Like, oh well, no, they're just not gonna say that on the internet. But Damar Hamlin, his heart stopped twice. So like he died
But
twice.
he looked like he had some type of, like I say, because some people are saying maybe the vaccine or something, but it looked like he had some pre-existing.
I mean, that's what
I'm. It don't look
that's
like
what I'm always
it
gonna
had
blame it on.
nothing to do with the game. Sometimes people get sick.
No, that's what I'm gonna blame it on. I mean, it could have been a freak accident. Could have got hit in the wrong spot. I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna blame it on the vaccine, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like all these world class athletes with premium heart rates and regularly tested and cleared to play every game and participate in every practice, all of a sudden has a heart issue. And all these athletes in the last 2 years that have just dropped dead over heart issues and blood clots. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, it's just, and I don't feel like the game was going to be played after that happened because, being honest, if like you died twice somewhere, I'm not doing anything.
Did you hear the update?
Yeah, that he woke up.
He woke up. The first thing he cared about was the damn game. See, he even cared about the game. He ain't shit.
Yeah,
he
but
want to live.
I mean, honestly, I feel like this. Those players on both sides weren't going to be able to play that game. Like that's why the game wasn't going to be played. Like it would. Like their teammate just fucking died on the field twice. Like, nah, man, I'm not running a route. I can't even tackle. Like I've been crying. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very emotional for those people.
I feel you too.
But I do feel like what are they
going
to do about the game? Just don't count those games and just play week 18 and call it what it is. I'm an NFL fan. I fuck with football for real. And this was one of the biggest games of the year. Honestly, this was week 17, Bengals, Bills, I think the Bills are number 2 seed. The Bengals are currently maybe the number 5, 6 seed, but they're trying to fight for the number 3 seed that Baltimore has because they play this weekend. But that's a big game because that's going to decide if the Bengals pretty much win out, they might get the 2 seed over the Bills. You know what I'm saying? That means they have home field advantage over the Bills. But because the game wasn't played and it won't count, then if the Bills and the Bengals play, they have to play in fucking Buffalo. And I know people, it doesn't matter if they're hard. People died out here. I understand that, but we're just talking about the NFL and what the NFL has to do and had to do over this week. Like, we understand somebody died. We have to make a decision on what we're going to do about these games, what we're going to do about the standings, what we're going to do about everybody playing week 18, right? Including the Bills and the Bengals, whoever the fuck they got to play. They have to be on schedule and be ready to play these games. And the show must go on. Because it feels like that. We'll cancel the season right now if everybody's so fucking hurt. But they're not going to do that, are they?
Like I say, I just don't like that black people faking like they care about the guy that passed out on the field.
You feel like black people didn't?
No, I think they're just using this as an opportunity to go at Skip Bayless to try to get somebody that they just don't like. In which Skip Bayless had black people back because he was one trying to tell Shannon that Deion Sanders need to stay at Jackson State and build.
Nah, I don't want that's some bullshit narrative right there. Anyways, I feel like Deion did right by leaving them niggas behind.
I feel like that, but the white man was trying to show us how they get down.
But
you know what I mean?
Listen, yeah, but when you look at some of these, especially these sports shows that have the black man, white man dynamic, what they're usually going to do, they're always going to give the black man the white company talking point, and they're going to give the white man the black liberal talking point. It's a tricknology game because they want to reinforce you that any nigga in this position is going to be the company man. And then we want to show you that, hey, look, this white guy's down. And I'm going to say that because I'm going to give people an example, right? Remember when the riots and everything was going on and people was getting shot and injustice, you know, Black Lives Matter, all that shit was going on, right?
You know they're doing that with big time too.
Yeah, listen.
Max Kellerman.
That's where I was going. That's where I was going. Max Kellerman, Stephen A. Smith, they going back and forth. Terrell Owens is on there. You know, Stephen A. was tap dancing for his butter biscuits that summer, and Terrell Owens said something that all real niggas was thinking. He said, "You know what, Stephen A. Sometimes I be thinking Max is blacker than you." Oh,
I knew Max was gonna get fired after that.
Boy, it was when he said that. Hold it. Oh, wait. I take great offense. And you see TL was like, man, chill. It was more like a joke, but it was like he took offense. It was like, you don't call it like, bruh. But what he's pretty much saying is the psyops that I'm referring to, where they're gonna give the white man the black liberal talking point, or they're gonna give the black man the company man talking point. So you niggas can be discouraged on thinking you're gonna be in this seat talking radical, and we're going to make you love this white man.
But I don't feel that with Skip, because Skip, it don't seem like he gonna say nothing to kiss black people ass, to be honest.
That, number one, I agree. And I also feel like this. You can get mad at Skip Bayless, but Skip Bayless gave you niggas Stephen A. and Shannon Sharpe.
And you know what? Marcel Wiley, I was watching the interview that he did with Vlad TV a long time ago. He said Skip is like the most helpful guy that he done met in the industry.
Skip the plug.
He was singing his praises.
Skip the plug. Say what you want. Skip Bayless is the plug, man. Hold real quick before we continue this conversation. I just want to salute Vonnie. I appreciate Vonnie in here. She, you know what I'm saying, she turned up in here. Salute the King. She's really King's been coming out with some facts right now tonight. Mo Facts, Mo Facts in the building. Mo Facts always gonna come with that information, and his point of views are going to always be on that different side. Shelly, she in the building right there. Max Kellerman had a rap song in the 90s. Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? AKW. Hey, that rap song was kind of fire, though. AKW Beats. The Cash App is at the bottom right hand of the screen. $ Florida Boy J 904 trying to get a fillet of fish medium with extra tartar sauce and an orange high C. That's it, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get me a combo meal on the way home, my brother. So we sitting here waiting on but Tuesday morning, right? Skip Bayless said his tweet. We're all like, and when he said his tweet, we all checking Shannon Sharpe's Twitter page. Like, hey, Shannon tweeting about it. It went dark.
Rating was high.
So we like, okay, we waking up in the morning, undisputed. What's about to happen? What's going down? What's about to be said? We turn on the television. We turn on the stream. And it's Jenny and Skip. And if I tell you that wasn't the most cringe, that was like, I'm going to leave you out to dry and show America, show your producers how good you are by your fucking self. All right.
I feel like that.
He was so shook. He became a fan of LeBron on that show. Like the first time I ever seen it. Like he dead ass was like, yo, I'm a fan of, like, I'm now a LeBron fan. Like, that's how hard he was being pressed. But to me, it was strategic by Shannon Sharpe, because Shannon Sharpe, like, it's a battle, it's a power struggle right now, what's going on. And what Shannon Sharpe wanted to show the world was like, Skip Bayless can't carry shit by himself. Y'all don't even watch his podcast. I just went viral with the Dion interview. What people don't understand is that Shannon Sharpe is getting, have you noticed this? Peep this. People who watch Undisputed First Take. First Take get hella guests, don't they? A lot of people come on First Take, right? Tell me last time you see somebody come on Undisputed.
I don't like it. I don't gauge it like that.
Nobody comes on Undisputed because nobody wants to sit across from fucking Skip Bayless. That's a fact. People
be begging.
Throw one in the chat.
You telling me there's no white people that gonna come and sit with Skip Bayless?
Watch this. Chat. Throw one in the chat if you know that Undisputed doesn't get guests because it's Skip Bayless. And you know why I say that? Because like I said, we just said first take gets guests, we know it, right? Shannon Sharpe has Club Shay Shay, and that whole show is centered around bringing in guests.
But that's why I say I don't
So
gauge
people,
it like that.
so people will want to. I'm gonna lay my plane, but what I'm saying is people want to talk to Shannon Sharpe. Nobody want to sit down across and talk with Skip Bayless.
I don't believe that.
Go ahead, let's go.
I didn't believe
call in if you want to call in.
I believe he one of those old school radio hosts. It's like, I don't need all the bells and whistles. And you got a lot of people who've been doing it for years, like he been doing it, like Star, that just don't want to sit down with people.
They used to bring a lot of motherfuckers on.
Been there, done that. I feel like, from my perspective, I was in. I'm 70 years old. I'm not finna keep going back and forth with no young punks. I don't wake up in the morning to do that. I didn't want to do my shit and go. You feel me?
It's not even young punks, really. It's just like even other analysts, other sports.
You don't think white people would come sit down with Skip Bayless? Other white analysts to get that TV shine? That's a check. That's clout for you if you were to go on there and just do a set. Man, you talking about you can't sit across Steve.
Okay,
you hate
let me talk to Kenya. Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah, Lil Wayne on there all the time.
But Lil Wayne, that his song is the show's theme song. So that don't count. That don't count. And you know that's a bad argument. You saying, oh, Lil Wayne, you mean a nigga whose theme song is the show's song? Tell me somebody outside Lil Wayne you've seen on there the last 2 years.
But I think Lil Wayne like him personally, though. I think.
That's one nigga who's getting a check by having his song on there because that's Skip Bayless's favorite rapper. So, of course, I'm going to come on anytime you call me to because Skip Bayless has got me a bag, a residual passive income bag by having a syndicated theme show song on Fox. That's a bag. So yeah, anytime Skip Bayless wants to call me, I'm going to come on here. That's number one. Number two, Shannon Sharpe's whole show, Club Shay Shay, is bringing on guests, going viral, talking to hella niggas, talking to everybody who would come on Undisputed, talking to everybody who goes on First Take. These same niggas go to First Take. They don't come to Undisputed. You can't tell me niggas who used to do promo runs used to go to both. Niggas don't come do promo runs and go to Undisputed anymore. You can't tell me the last time you seen a nigga on Undisputed. That's what I'm saying. And I'm a nigga who watches both shows. And also real, when I watch it, Undisputed had its run, but what you're seeing is that Skip Bayless alienates so many people, and the show has went from a debate sports show to debate Skip on his favorite topics, which are Tom Brady is the GOAT, the Cowboys are going to win a Super Bowl, and LeBron James isn't better than Michael Jordan. Those are the three topics they revolve their whole show around. And once you start watching that, and then you watch First Take, and First Take is actually breaking down sports segments. They were going to talk about the Nets, the Packers, the Cowboys, the Chiefs, the goddamn Jags for a little bit. They might even go transition to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to go all across the board when you watch First Take. Chick Smooth in the building. Salute Chick Smooth. Please subscribe to Chick Smooth, because if you subscribe to Chick Smooth, you're going to find out everything that's going on in the world of what we do. Chick Smooth, if somebody slips on a banana peel and falls down, Chick Smooth is going up live with it 15 seconds right after. So please follow Chick Smooth, be up and on anything that pops off. But what I was saying, though, with the situation, Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith, man, that was a good show. Skip Bayless did his own thing. Stephen A. does his own thing. Stephen A.'s whole issue with me right now, not Stephen A. Skip Bayless' whole issue with me right now is that his show isn't even about sports. It's only about what he has an interest in. And at the end of the day, as much as we love Shannon Sharpe, and as much as we love Shannon Sharpe going back and forth with Skip Bayless, we're tired of the same redundant conversations. You guys aren't even talking about other teams and what's going on in sports. So we're not even getting an expanded perspective on what you actually think about the current sport. LeBron James kicks out like last year. 2 years, LeBron James gets eliminated from the playoffs in March, and we're still having LeBron James conversations in May, in June. Like, why are we talking about LeBron James in the second round of the playoffs? Why are we talking about the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC AFC Championship week? You know what I'm saying? Why are we talking about Tom Brady and he's eliminated? That's the problem. So the show's getting stale. Skip Bayless is getting stale. Shannon Sharpe has not only grown and usurped, he usurped Stephen A. first, not as far as a personality wise, but what Skip needed was a former athlete in a way. It was a best and worst thing. It was a best thing because now you have to debate somebody who played the game, but it was a worst thing because as you're seeing when Skip Bayless tried to demean Shannon Sharpe's Hall of Fame career by saying he was jealous of Tom Brady, that you disrespect these athletes the same way you disrespected Jalen Rose, and Jalen Rose called you Water Pistol Pete Jr. and told you average 1.4 points as a senior playing on junior varsity. And you ain't never see Jalen Rose and Skip Bayless in the same room again. See, it's certain athletes that ain't gonna let that motherfucker play with them. Shannon Sharpe shows a level of restraint that it has to be admirable, because a lot of you niggas out here saying, "Oh, if I was Shannon Sharpe, I'll reach cross table to slap him." No, the fuck you wouldn't. If you was you get treated worse at your job, and you be sitting right there at your cubicle, making sure you hide your phone before your boss comes over there and make sure you send them emails that your coworker's supposed to send, but they gonna press you to send them because you pussy. Okay, all you gonna do is vent by the vending machine when you get treated wrong. So don't tell me you gonna do something about the disrespect Skip Bayless got, because you get disrespected in them team meetings every Wednesday and Friday of the month and don't do shit about it. But talk to your coworker Keisha and tell her how you feel about it, and all she gonna do is tell the boss because she's trying to get a promotion. Now you're asking human resources. Let's take a shot. We got 33 people in here live.
Make sure you hit the like.
Hey, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Make sure like reflect the viewers. You know, I appreciate all you guys in. I'm taking a shot just because we got 33 people in here. It's awesome. Shot for you guys. If you got something at home, shot o'clock.
Yeah, man. I mean, Skip Bayless is, a polarizing guy. I don't feel like what he's doing is disrespectful to Shannon. I feel like Shannon is just a follower, and he's going along with what black people think of him. And
you said Skip or Shannon's a follower?
Shannon is a follower.
Wow.
I feel like Shannon is a follower because I feel like Shannon, you don't care about black people. You said you wish you wouldn't have went to a HBCU. You exclusively only date white women, but when it comes to you can't get your way around white people, then you are pro-black. It don't work like that. See, Shannon is a TJ Holmes nigga who want to sit there and just be able to do whatever he want to do.
Or is he a Kanye nigga?
Same. One and the same. They want to be able to do whatever they want to do in white society, and they want black people to support them doing that. And when they don't get their way, then they're pro-black. Fuck Shannon.
Listen, real quick. I love Kenya's comment because it's true, and Kenya, I need you here regularly because you really. And
I want her the link in the chat. Call in
if you want to, because she really going hard, and I love what she's saying because I agree what you're saying about he wouldn't have the club Shay Shay without Skip. You're right, but that's what I said at the beginning. Remember when I said niggas hate Skip Bayless, but he brought you Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A.
He
Smith.
helped you get your weight up because guess what? You had to make sure you was tight when you got on that mic.
Shannon is Robin, and Robin will never be Batman. I like that. But see, I got a question. Why does Shannon Sharpe have to care about black people?
He don't care about black people.
But why are we knocking him? Why are we knocking him because you feel like he doesn't care about black? Why is that a negative? Why should he and why would he be obligated to care about black people as a whole?
I'm not saying he care about black people. I'm saying he's acting like he care about black people
when he doesn't get his way.
When he doesn't get his way, he don't care about black people. He don't care about the true progress of black people. He care about getting his way in white society. And he would go along with the other black people, just like you said. Aaron was talking about the civil rights black that just want to get away from the other blacks. He'll go along with those black people and that like white people are doing some type of injustice.
Yeah, man.
But I feel like he don't care about no damn black.
Nah, but listen. Honestly, we're gonna play the clip. Okay, before we play the clip.
Oh, somebody talk about.
Oh, triple bass.
You got a mush mouth, man. Come on, man.
And
I'm a country nigga.
Hey,
too.
salute the AKW Beats. $5 something for the machine. I want to salute. Matter of fact, let me say thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? For the question. $5. Go ahead.
Without Shannon Sharpe sitting there deriding other black celebrities that come on Club Shay Shay, could Shannon hold a show by himself?
Just talking about sports?
Yes. All that. Oh yeah,
you were the best. No, you know why? You know why he can't? You know why he can't? Because there's only one motherfucker. There's only one person that can sit there and talk to niggas on TV for 3 hours, like on a podcast level about sports. You know who that is? Stephen my A. man. Smith? Nope. My main white boy on the trigger. Put some respect on his name. My boy, the homie, Colin Cowherd. Put some respect on his name. He come on right after Skip and Shannon. He be on from what? Y'all know, like 12 p.m. to 3:30. And he be talking. It's just him. He might have somebody on for a little 5-8 minute segments. He don't got no co-host. He got a little co-host. I know they white sit guy. Over there, sit across. Tight. Man, hey, listen, he do it and he talk about it's like on a real podcast level. And it's like if you really are like on a pod, if you really watch podcasting, right? You like Joe Budden. You like, just really watching people and their thoughts about the culture or whatever culture that they're covering. Paying attention to Colin Cowherd is probably one of the hardest jobs you're going to see, is somebody really sit up there and give you pointed thoughts about sports, even if you disagree with him and even if you hate his perspective. He's strong on what he says, and he has that polarizing element Skip Bayless has, but he also gives a level of perspective before he adds his views to whatever or narrative to whatever topic he's on. And even if you disagree with him, he likes to walk you down and paint a picture. And he's a great talker. What I watched with Skip Bayless, I know we got to play this clip, but what I watched Skip Bayless struggle with his show on is something Colin Cowherd can walk in drunk and do right after that show went off. And that kind of showed to me that Colin Cowherd is probably sitting back like, and y'all paying Skip what? He needs Shannon. Shannon needs him. Them bozos can't even sit in my seat. And he probably get more money than both them niggas. He just don't talk about it. Now we can go ahead and hey, what she say? Colin Cowherd is my. She know. Can you know Colin is a Joe Budden of sports broadcast, because his show is literally, it's a radio show, but it's really, but you know how radio and podcasting in a way is like, he is the perfect form. He's like the fuse of podcasting radio, because he is syndicated, but his show is broadcasted on TV. It's like if Joe Budden podcast was streamed live on like BET or some shit.
Yeah, I always see his face. I never listened to his show.
He's a goat, man.
I always see his face.
He's a goat.
You ready for the clip?
Hell yeah.
Here we go.
Good Wednesday morning, everybody, and welcome into Undisputed here on FS1. I'm Jen Hale. That is Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe. Guys, good to see you. Shannon, I understand there's something you want to share this morning.
Good morning, yes.
Good morning.
There's been a lot of speculation of why I wasn't on air yesterday, and I won't get into speculation of conjecture or innuendo, but I will say this. Watching that game on Monday night, what happened to Damar Hamlin struck me a little different. As a brotherhood in the NFL, when injuries happen, when we know injuries are a part of the game, I've seen guys suffer ACLs and Achilles tear, but I've never seen anybody have to be revived and fight for their life on the field. So it struck me a little differently, because I remember seeing my brother paralyzed on the field temporarily, and he was able to regain focus. Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down, because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me
finish. All right, okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Do it damn pen. Why you always throwing something?
Go ahead, let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting me.
Well,
you could have came back, Skip.
Well, I thought,
Skip, just let.
I didn't know you were going to bring up.
No, I was just going to say, Skip, I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where Damar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him and not get into your tweet. That's what I was going to do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay. I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up, because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No. Clearly, the bosses wanted you to offer explanation. So clearly,
no, they did not have. Nobody.
Let's go, Jen.
This is what I appreciate about Shannon Sharpe, because Shannon Sharpe is only, when Skip Bayless does that, Shannon Sharpe is taking like the defensive standpoint. He's taking the like, all I'm doing is just showing y'all like, look, all he's doing when we see his face, look, Skip that. Don't even leave it right there. Mike, blow it up one more time. I want to show you the dynamics of the faces, right? Skip's face is so enthralled with the show and in winning this little ticky-tack match. Shannon Sharpe right here, you see Shannon Sharpe's face? He's breaking the fourth wall. Shannon Sharpe is looking at you. He's looking at me. He's looking at the producer. He's looking at Jenny. He's looking at the Fox executives. He's looking at the people who support Club Shay Shay. He's looking at the people who want to do business with Shannon Sharpe. And what he's looking at, and he's breaking the fourth wall right now and showing you, look how caught up he is and just trying to be right and doesn't see the bigger picture. And look how not only do I understand the magnitude, not only was I just telling you how my older brother traumatically was laid out, paralyzed on the ground temporarily. He interrupted me, and as big, as strong, as big as an athlete I am, I'm still going to have enough restraint to make him an example of why nobody wants to work with this motherfucker. I just give him props for not blowing up. But sometimes people could say, oh, like I told you, oh, if I was, I would have slapped across. No, you wouldn't. This is more smarts. This is what Skip Bayless is doing is strategic. I mean, not Skip Bayless. What Shannon Sharpe is doing is more strategic than anything. And that's just by keeping it cool. But go ahead, J Doug. I know you want to say something.
This nigga Shannon Sharpe like he got his butthole tight right now. That nigga like his ass tight as hell. Look how his lips looking.
Because he ready to go off.
It just I think it's just so unnecessary. I think as black people we picked the wrong battle at time. Oh, here we go, baby. Aaron, talk to these niggas, man.
Oh my
It's
God.
Eric, by the way.
Eric.
Okay. All right. Skip Bayless was right in this entire thing. Everything he did was correct. Shannon Sharpe. Can you remind me, why was Shannon Sharpe let go of? It's funny because he would have had a broadcasting career. Why was Shannon Sharpe let go of by CBS Sports in 2012? Can anybody run a report on that for me?
Was he let go, or because I heard those charges were unfound and he was exonerated from those accusations?
Okay, I'm just saying. Well, he's been accused. He's been accusing people of a lot of things. I think he accuses people of things. He's accused our police force of certain things, our fire department of certain things. He's accused the United States of certain things, a country that's done so much for him. And some of those people don't get a day off when somebody falls down on the job. So I'm going to say this, right? Skip's tweet was right. Skip asked a question. What are they going to do about this game? Right? With the playoffs being so close. And I'm just like, this is why I don't think athletes who already have big enough platforms need Twitter accounts and stuff like that. Because we all know the things that they attach themselves to from a political outrage perspective are usually wrong. So once again, in just the sanctimonious gestures that we're seeing, and what this has become is this. This is Antoine Fisher. There's a part in the movie of Antoine Fisher where they're all in church and the mama or mammy beats one of the kids because they aren't crying hard enough for Jesus. So if you're not showing your public displays of sympathy, you will be punished. And I just feel like, this guy, the nerve of him not to show up for work the next day. Really, how many of us regular people can just, not show up for work when we don't like somebody?
Hey, I worked in corporate. I didn't really have any emotional days worked into my salary contract. I don't know if I don't do you. I don't know if I do.
Not at all. Yeah. So I'm just saying, I just don't understand how. I don't understand how some people can just, with the entitlement that they have of being let go from a broadcasting network. It's so funny because if you were going to get emotional, why didn't you get emotional when he said Tom Brady was better than you? Why didn't you get emotional then? Why didn't you walk off then? Why didn't you not show up the next day then? Oh, I forgot why. Mr. I want to flip-flop on Kyrie Irving, which we have to give Skip respect because Skip was one of the only people
black or white,
to hold Shannon Sharpe accountable for his flip-flopping on Kyrie Irving. And the reason why
HBCUs.
And I don't think Shannon liked the fact that Skip called him out because we know what happened. I'm gonna give the mic back to you. But you know what happened, Eric? What happened was the small hats is really kicking niggas' backs in, and then Granddaddy Farrakhan came out with that morning speech and put that Mac down on the motherfucker, and everybody kind of got some straightening, to be honest. Yeah. And then because Farrakhan dropped it in the morning, Skip, Stephen A, Shannon, everybody went up maybe like an hour or two after that Farrakhan statement, and everybody's rhetoric switched up the same morning.
Yeah. So this is just the thing with
hold on. Real quick, J Doug, just go ahead, and then Aaron, you got it. Go, Eric, you got it.
Back to you. I think this is just another way that black people want to whoop white people in shade, because we can't do it in real society, in real life. So they want to take it to social media and get that liberal crowd to help dog pound on white men.
You know what before you called it, you know what I told J Doug? I was like, yo, when we talked about the situation before the show came on, I was like, yo, Aaron was right. When we talked about the situation.
Who's that?
Eric. I was like, Eric was right. He was like, how? And I was like, yo, Eric told us a couple weeks ago black people's favorite thing to do was snitch because they don't have any power. So all they can do is tell the white man their transgressions in society because they can't do that about it. And what you seen was Skip Bayless had that tweet. All the black athletes, the black blue checks, all form like Voltron to condemn Shannon Skip Bayless and try to cancel him and like tell on. You know what I'm saying? Like had the fake outrage thing, and it was like,
and you know what?
Damn, all these niggas doing is tattletelling. All you niggas is doing is screaming out loud. He hit me, teacher.
And they want white mommy to come
in and take him off the air.
Be mean to these black people.
And it's it's the same network that had a Bill O'Reilly signed for 30 years. You think they're gonna get Skip Bayless off the paint because he offended some blacks?
He said the boss didn't have no problem.
Oh yeah, and then Shannon Sharpe, and it's like this. And you know what I thought when he said that, I was like, yeah, Shannon, the boss told you they had a problem with it. They told Skip to get in your bag.
Ooh. Exactly. So
hey, go ahead, Eric. I'm segueing to you. You got it.
Let me just be honest, right? Shannon Sharpe, this is just the thing with him, right? I don't think he's a bad person, but dude, like you've been wrong on several things. Let's look at the things you were wrong on. You were wrong on Kyle Rittenhouse. You threw Kyle Rittenhouse under the bus. You were wrong on that. You were wrong on Colin Kaepernick. You were wrong on BLM. So like, let's be honest. Let's talk about some of your tweets which have gone up. Right? I mean, all I'm saying is this. I don't think Shannon Sharpe is a bad guy. I just think on political issues, he's stupid. Okay? I think he has a lot of good sports things that he's very good at. I would never question Shannon Sharpe in his knowledge on the game. And when Skip does that, I don't necessarily like that. But what I will question you on, right, is when you try to get sanctimonious, when you try to get all pro-black and stuff, right? Because we know that your bedroom and what you do in your bedroom isn't pro-black, okay? So, like, let's just say that, right? So I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure.
Hey, salute, hold on. Salute, Sinful to P. I'm here. It's some snow in that house. It's some snow in that. Go ahead, Eric.
And I'm just gonna end this like last thing. I gotta get out of here. But I just want to let people know, like, hey, bro, like the reason why you're sitting in that seat, the reason why you were handpicked by Skip Bayless.
Ooh,
that's no, hold on a second. They didn't go looking for you. Your name was not on a list. This man gave you a chance. And at the end of the day, whether you show up for work or you don't, or even that little stunt you just did, Skip Bayless is still getting paid off of it. So even in your temper tantrums and your fake woke nonsense and your inconsistency on Kyrie Irving and your wrongness on Colin, there's still a white man getting paid. Now imagine that. And with that, I'll end.
Oh my God. Listen, man.
Appreciate that, Eric.
Eric, listen, I need you to go live soon because you have been on fire this week in certain spaces. You know, I've been a front row seat to see you drop like 65. You had Donovan Mitchell dropped 71. You dropped 71 the other day. You know what we're talking about it. I'm not gonna say we were, but you dropped 71 on niggas. It was crazy. I need you to go live. I need you to directly benefit off that energy you gave niggas, man. So salute to Eric. Mo Facts coming to the building. Salute to Robert Campbell, my guy Robert Campbell in the building. His picture, hold on real quick. His picture in his Avi is me and him in Miami in 2015 on my 25th birthday. No, 22nd birthday in Wynwood down in Miami. That was like one of the best weekends ever.
I didn't know that was you.
Yeah, you know that Robert is
like Little Fizz.
It's Robert with the glasses, and it's me looking like Little Fizz in the back. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's before I told Robert
you wearing your glasses just like Little Fizz.
Oh my God! Listen, hey man, this ain't the community section. This ain't the community section.
How old was you in that picture?
That was on my. I was 20. That was my 22nd birthday weekend in Miami. Spring break.
Bad, yo.
Yeah, we was going crazy that weekend, man. We were going nuts. That was a fucking crazy weekend. So listen, guys, we have Mo Facts in the building. I'm excited. I know Mo Facts is going to give us some different ways, different viewpoints on how to think about this whole situation. So, Mo Facts, welcome in the building tonight, man. How are you doing? What's popping, man? Happy New Year.
Doing pretty good. Happy New Year to you and your co-host as well. How y'all doing?
You chilling, man.
What people got to understand about the media is it's not about what we're talking about, it's what we're not talking about. And they're using Skip Bayless as a distraction from the jab. You had a healthy athlete die on a premier game. I mean, not die, but almost die on a premier game.
He had to be resuscitated twice, so he died twice. Your heart stopped.
But I'm just saying.
People don't want to say that. So yeah, go ahead.
Right. So the counter narrative is who can we pile on to take the distraction off of what the big conversation was this man jabbed and was the event jab related? So the powers that be said, okay, we're gonna pile on Skip, and we're gonna use black people to do it. And Shannon Sharpe Shannon Sharpe is a bullied Negro. Let's just keep it 100. And his black card was tarnished by how he handled the Kyrie Irving situation, same with Charles Barkley, same with Shaquille O'Neal. And these people are multi-million-dollar assets to push narratives for whatever the white supremacy want them to push. Let's be clear. They're just a counterbalance. So what they said, okay, we can use Skip Bayless as the whipping boy, and we can get Shannon Sharpe back, back on the black card side of it by letting him, he's been embarrassed by Skip Bayless multiple times in the recent history. So what they say is, okay, Shannon, you take the day off, you leave Skip out here swinging in the wind, and you come in, but we're not going to talk about it. But what Shannon did was try to backdoor Skip the same way they tried to do Rachel Nichols over at ESPN. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to get Skip Bayless up out that seat, but they don't understand. Skip Bayless is Batman. Shannon Sharpe will never be Batman. He will always be Robin. He will always be the B chair. My question would be is the same way with what was her name? Maria something, the one that had the beef with
Maria Taylor. She's like 6'11". That bitch tall as shit.
Right. They used her as the crash dummy to make way for Malika Andrews. My question is,
hold on. I want you to answer question. But what you just said, Mo, you hit it on the bullseye because she was a crash dummy. Because you see Marissa Tate, she came out and she thought she was about to be next up, and they got her out the paint too, and then brought in Malika Andrews. That the whole crash dummy concept. I didn't want to stop your thought process, but that was such a monumental statement you made because the way you have to see it like that, because that's how it went down. And unless you really are in tune with this sports media that me and you were kind of in tune with, you didn't see that. You didn't see the sacrificial lamb Maria Taylor set herself up to be in that situation. She thought she was about to get a one up, and she was just a symbolic gesture out the door with Rachel Nichols. But continue.
Right, because they couldn't use Malika Andrews to come at Rachel Nichols. So they used Maria Taylor, whatever her name is. See, I don't even remember her name. That shows you that she was a crash dummy. It's like, let's send her in They're doing the same thing with Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe, what people got to understand is how this thing goes is him and Skip sit down and go through a dry run of the show. That's why they had to show up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, do makeup, go through a dry run. The tweet wasn't supposed to be brought up. And that's why Skip like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to be talking about the tweet. And that's why he was like, whoa, but see, this is the coup. That's somebody put it in Shannon's ear. Hey, Shannon, this is your time to get him back. You know what I'm saying? He said you want a Hall of Famer. My question is, who is the Malika Andrews over at Fox Sports 1? Because somebody is putting Shannon Sharpe, Uncle Shay, and let me take a quick aside. I have a real issue with Shannon Sharpe because he's not pro-black. Let's be honest here. He gets on TV with his Black and Miles and his yak, you know what I'm saying, doing all this buffoonery, coonery, you know what I'm saying, to play that role.
Marijuana references.
Right. I mean, my thing is, if that's you, that's fine. But we know you don't drink yak like that because you're a prime athlete in your 50s, almost 60 years old. You're not drinking like you put. What you say?
No. I was like, Shannon Sharpe at his age, he's still chiseled and cut. Like this nigga eats like brown rice and chicken every day or something.
Exactly. So he's conscious about what goes in his body, but he purports this, I'm smoking blacks and I'm drinking yak, kind of, you're saying this coonery. So he's not pro-black. I want to make people quickly understand that. And then also, I don't feel bad for Shannon Sharpe because how he threw Ray Lewis under the bus. This will go to show you how low Shannon Sharpe is.
Him and Ray Lewis used to be up on Undisputed, like they was cooling.
They were good friends in Baltimore, and over Kaepernick, he brought Ray Lewis on his show, and just, you know what I'm saying, totally blindsided him, made him man look like a sellout. You know what I'm saying? For this coming up, it's, you know, he rides LeBron James jockstrap. You know, this whole Michael Jordan, all the things about, and like I said, this is not me piling on Shannon Sharpe. This is a thing to show people. This is to show people that all these people have now narratives and have agendas, and the whole agenda right now is get Bayless out that chair. But they don't understand it will not be another black person getting Skip's chair, just like it was not a black person that got on Rachel Nichols' chair. It was a half black, half small hat, Malika Andrews that got that chair. Let's be very clear what's going on here.
Extremely vetted, extremely vetted, and you know, they made sure Malika Andrews was going to be a shield for the power structure before they put her in position as a mid-20-year-old inexperienced journalist to give her Rachel's show.
That's the whole thing right there. And saying, like I said, and you killing it right now, Florida Boy Jay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw a little something in your cash app when I load mine up, but I don't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure, man.
I don't appreciate what Shannon Sharpe did, because just like with you and your co-host, you know, when you have a co-host, y'all talk behind the scenes what we're gonna talk about, what we're not gonna talk about, and if it's agreed upon, we're not gonna bring up a subject. You supposed to hold true to that. You know, we're not gonna talk about it. You know, and if he was gonna talk about it, he should like, look, I gotta talk about it, Skip. You know what I'm saying? And then put it out on the table. That's what a real man would have done. I don't know how you feel about this, Skip, but I don't gotta talk about this. That way he don't blindside him. That's just man code to me.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. So yeah, Mo Facts, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you get up out of here, man. Do your thing. Hey, listen, I appreciate you calling in and offering your perspective, because honestly, it was much needed. Anytime you want to call in, like I said, it's free reign. Call in anytime, talk as long as you want. Your platform, like I said, I was watching an episode on New Year's Eve. It was awesome. You and Curry really kicking it up. Really was cooking it up over there, man, for a long period of time. Like I said, I was sitting there watching, getting ready, doing my thing, but I really appreciate you guys' platform, what you built over there, man. It's really some inspiration, something to strive to. So thank you.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Y'all doing y'all thing. I tune in every time y'all go live. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fall back. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Mo Facts. Great night. Man, listen, dog. Anytime we can get Mo Facts, we can get Eric calling in. It's a great show. Anytime we get Elvis calling in, Killer Perez calling in, like, it's an awesome show, because having their perspectives having these conversations, you know what I'm saying? It's like the best. It's good for the viewers, it's good for the listeners, you know what I'm saying? And they always offer something that even me and J Doug are trying to cover all the bases. They just bring that different angle of the conversation. And we've been talking about this for over an hour, and it's not because we have intended to, but the conversation's been so good that we can always build and expound on the topic, man. So salute Las Vegas Sports Show in the building, man. Please salute his platform. His platform is dope, especially when it comes to betting and, you know, getting over unders and shit together. He's definitely one of those guys. So we wrapped up the Shannon Sharpe Skip Bayless topic. You think so?
Yeah, sounds like a button on it. You know, you can't dig too deep into it. All right, but I did want to ask: did you think that Skip? Do you think he's gonna leave the show? Do you think it's over? Because a lot of people say the show over. I don't think the show is over.
Nah. I think honestly, the show is going to continue whatever contract is on, and when it's time to re-up, they might go their separate ways. To be honest, because Shannon Sharpe, he can have a show where he just has guests on every other day and just maybe has a couple of cool people he brings on and has like a real. I think Shannon Sharpe, he doesn't need Skip Bayless. It won't be the same show, but if he can bring like 2 or 3 other like guys in and clown with them and just have conversations with guests, it'll be a fire show and people will tune in. I think that's his lane. I think Skip Bayless, unless he can find another provocative black guy who wants to sit there and be berated and disrespected, Skip Bayless isn't gonna really. Skip Bayless can do his thing, but you gotta understand, Skip Bayless, his main thing is always having a black person to argue with, because America loves race arguments and conversations. So Cash App 904. I'm sorry, I know it looks like an 8, but it's 904. Florida Boy J 904. Really appreciate it, man. I'm really going now. I'm getting 2 double cheeseburgers in the medium fry and maybe an apple pie. So listen, I'm be good and I'm taking a good nap after this. I appreciate you guys. We got 40 people in here, man. Please make sure the likes reflect the viewers, man. You guys are actually making the likes reflect the viewers. I appreciate that. Everybody's in here. Like I said, you know, hit the Cash App, subscribe. This is awesome. We're having a great show. And now we're going to talk about Gabrielle Union. She says she felt comfortable cheating in her first marriage because she paid all the bills. J Doug, would you like to say something before I speak on this? I just want to
that nigga knew she was cheating, and she felt comfortable cheating because she let her cheat. Look how fine she was back then. Yo, I don't. If you that fine, I don't mind sharing you, especially if I'm a broke nigga. You got the bag. You that fine. As long as you agree with me, you let them other niggas put on the condom. As long as I don't lose my piece. Fuck it. Back then, nigga, Gabrielle Union could have told me goddamn anything she wanted to. As long as I got a piece of that ass back then, nigga, what? You think I'm finna fuck my spot up because you talking you got some dick? Girl, you better give me this ass? What? Gabri back in the G? Nah. Yeah, that nigga didn't give a fuck. That nigga ain't give a fuck. Sometimes, you know what I mean, simping got benefits, bro.
You keep going.
Simping got benefits.
Go ahead. Hey, listen, you got the rock. Go ahead, say everything. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? So would I be married to her? Probably would. You know, because guess what? If we get a divorce, she got the money. So I might be getting a little check. Mm-hmm. If she, you know what I mean, if I want to get a divorce. But man, I just want to hit it, man. That's crazy. And you know, I could be doing my thing too. But I would not fuck up my spot with Gabrielle Union in the 90s because she got some outside dick. I would expect that. She going on the Hollywood set all the time. She doing movies with Morris Chestnut. I know you gave Morris Chestnut. I'll be talking to my girl like, babe, I know you gave Morris Chestnut some of that pussy. Game. Yeah, I know you
salute
gave
the Mo Facts. I'm getting a supersized combo tonight, my nigga. Let's go.
Salute the Mo Facts.
Hey, I need that flex, but I need the glue bomb when I get the combo cash apps. Go ahead, J Doug. You gotta continue.
Yeah, I would be sitting there and say, like, yo, I know you saw Will Smith. You done gave Will Smith some of that pussy. Don't lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Bad Boys too.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bro. I'd be like, come on, bro. I'm not finna live in La La Land. You know what I mean? For real. You bring it in the bag, niggas hit it what it is. Bring that ass home, and when the arrangement is over, it's over. Every marriage ain't for a lifetime. See, nigga get married with too much emotion. They be crying more than the bitches now.
Facts. I'm getting
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting married. Hey, I'm locking down my bitch. She got the bills. She paying bills, and I'm moving, shaking, and popping. And I just might be getting a nice car at the deal, nigga.
Yeah, I'm getting. Why am I getting hyped about a Baconator? She got me hyped. She getting a Baconator. Why am I like, yo? I'm tripping right now. Listen, I am hyped about the Baconator. Listen, this is what I'm trying to say though. I hear you, right? And this is how I feel, right? I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all want? Do you guys want a political conversation, or do you want me like to really give you what I really think? I'm gonna tell you, and I'm not even. It's not even about. I'm just telling my perspective on the situation, right? So this is how I feel. This is what I'm really gonna tell you, right? If you're in a situation where you're with a woman and she is the domineering force of income, you might as well cheat and find other bitches, because that relationship is good and as good as it's done. It's over with. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I don't want to give niggas a false hope of thinking that if you're not providing with immense income and stability, that not only is she going to cheat on you, she's going to leave you. It doesn't matter how attractive you are. It doesn't matter how fly you are as a man. You can look like that nigga, or you can look like goddamn me, you can look like Lorenz Tate. If you're not that bitch's source of food, she's going to leave you and she's going to cheat. And if you ever come in hard times and don't get out of them in 120 days, I'll give you 4 months. If you don't get out of hard times in 117 days, your bitch is probably going to leave you. And if she ever stays around, she's only staying around because breaking up is half the process of it. Breaking up can go on at least a year to 2 years. So I'm just giving you the reality situation. Like, she cheated on him because she paid all the bills. She had no, like, she was going to cheat regardless, but because she paid all the bills, there's a green light for her to do things she was always going to do to begin with. And because he didn't put himself in a financial position to provide for her the way she needed to be provided for, on top of the fact that he went out of his range, because after he retired, why the fuck are you trying to date an aspiring actress as a retired NFL player with no type of money or resources or incomes or businesses to have passive income on, because you're not a businessman anyway? So anything you invested in probably got swindled and scammed by some fucking sleazy businessman who had a stupid ass idea. So what I'm trying to say is this: if a woman's paying the majority of the bills, now it may be different, right? It may be different if, like, she may be paying the majority of the bills and you as a man are trying to pay the bills. She won't allow you to pay the bills. Like, she's trying to get the fuck up out of there. So all I'm saying is she did what she was supposed to do. And apparently he was cheating too. And that is what it is. But I mean, what she's pretty much saying is no different from most women. It's just the fact that people already have a preconceived hate for Gabrielle Union. That is just more ammo for people to hate on her, because a lot of niggas can connect with being a nigga who didn't have no bread and they bitch was openly cheating on them because they was paying rent. And you didn't have nothing to contribute at the end of the month. You couldn't even pay a light bill. I get on women's cases all the time, right? But let's go hard on these niggas a little bit. Why are you even with a woman that's paying for all this?
She fucking with me. Just because I don't, this the thing. He might not be broke. She might make $1 million a year. He might make 100 grand. He good. But she paying for everything. Could you out?
But why? But you think she's listen, I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say this, right? We got 30 people in here. Hopefully it's nobody I've ever dealt with, but who knows, right? Mm-hmm. I'm side nigga of the year. Mm-hmm. I'm side nigga of the year. You know what that means? I have gutted and nutted other people's girlfriends out with a raw dick, no condom, and sent them bitches back home to them niggas. Mm-hmm. So what makes you think that she's not going to do the same with the nigga she's going to step out on? And why would you want that bitch back after somebody done nutted and gutted your bitch out and reposted her pussy?
Man, somebody done nutted and gutted in all these bitches.
But the difference is nutting and gutting the bitches is when that bitch is exclusively yours and you know that's yours and you know she's not going nowhere. You know you've been fucking her so much she's not doing anything. It's different when you know your bitch and y'all are in the sync where you know she's not cheating, and when you know your bitch doesn't give a fuck anymore. At this point, his bitch does not give a fuck anymore, and he can no longer control his bitch. So she was openly out here cheating. That's what I'm trying to say. It's process of relationship where niggas got to have these hard conversations when they've been in these predicaments before, and when they can be transparent enough to have these conversations instead of act like everything's hunky-dory, and they have so little pride that they would accept that their woman can step out and do these things, and they come home and you're going to still feel like a man after she's come home, got her back blown out.
But we don't
and
know
not give
how
you no ass.
serious he would take in a relationship. He might have been looking like, look, I'm chilling, I got a free space to live, she taking care of everything, and I'm really not emotionally attached to her. As long as it lasts, it lasts. He might not been at the house crying like, Gabrielle, why you cheating on me?
And that sounds like a homosexual.
Not necessarily. Sometimes niggas just, you know what I mean, be in situationships, man.
I'm listen, I've been in complex situations with women, all right? Even complex living situations, right? You know what I was doing? I was making sure, let me say this the most sound way. I was making sure I was okay with whatever outcome was going to take place. And when I say that, however you want to spin that, when I was in a situation and I realized that we were kind of losing each other, because like I'm telling you, breaking up, half the breakup is like is a long process, especially if y'all really have feelings for each other. Once you understand that you're losing your bitch, you have to set parameters in place for you to be able to be okay with that and have things to replace the feeling that your bitch gave you. Do you know what I mean by replace?
Mm-hmm.
And we can be talking about women, we do whatever, but all I'm saying is you can't sit here and be letting your bitch, like, as a nigga, I'm sorry, unless you get to a relationship where we are going to be open and we're going to fuck other people. Once we're exclusive and you start stepping out and like just being kind of like cool with it, you're not my bitch no more. Once I can't tell you what to do, you're not my bitch no more. Once I can't be, no, you're not going out tonight, and you not go out. Oh no, you're not hanging out with her. You're not hanging out, or you ain't going there. Or I'm coming to get you. Nah, fuck that. Once that power as a man is stripped, that's not your bitch no more. You can still live with her. You can still go out. You can still fuck her. You can still, hey, guess what? All that shit is still gonna be a hard reality. But you know what is a hard reality? Intertwine that's not your bitch no more, bruh.
And that's fine.
But no, it's not. You know why it's not fine?
Mm-hmm.
Because as a man, you have to have enough pride and a mindset of abundance that you can let this bitch go no matter how bad she is, because you can get 3 more just as bad. May not look just like her, but guess what? The next motherfucker down the street can't tell the difference. And you can't either. The point is this: you can't ever make any person that you with, man or woman, feel like they so bad you can't do better with them or without them. Because once you give them that type of power dynamics, they're going to use and abuse you. You can't let Gabrielle Union think she Gabrielle Union to you. I'll fuck your co-stars, bitch. What you mean? I'll get a chick just like you.
And we don't know their range. We don't know. He might have been doing all of the above. That's what I'm saying.
He probably was, but all I'm saying is once you're not the provider in the household, bro, it's a ticking time bomb, because women aren't built to be providers for men. And once they are, listen, women only provide for their children. If they they don't love you like your mom loves you. You're just another nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Once they feel like they're providing for you, bro, it's a ticking time bomb. You out of there, nigga. It's a wrap. Love your bitch as much as you want to, but bottom line, bro, she's gonna get tired of fucking making sure y'all got a roof over your head. You could even be buying motherfucking groceries. It don't matter. My whole point is this: she just said, no matter what he did, no matter how he set her up, no matter even if she was paying bills in the house that he brought her into, her statement 5, 10, 20, 30 years down the road, no matter what the reality situation was what? Gabrielle Union said she felt comfortable cheating on her first marriage because she paid all the bills. Fuck it. So don't even put yourself in a situation where that could be possibly dynamic in the narrative your ex can run with next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. At the end of the day, no matter what the fuck you did for her to put her in a position to be surviving the way she's surviving right now, so you won't get credit for that, because that fucking shit don't matter. Because at the end of the day, you were just another tool and a stepping stone for her to level up to get where the fuck she at. And I'm pretty sure you're paying for $56 prostitutes on these goddamn sites to get your nut off while she's fucking Dwayne Wade with the goddamn strap. And that's how life goes. You got it, J-Dub. Now, call in.
So what you're saying, you're saying that I forgot what I was gonna ask you. Go ahead.
Listen, all I'm saying is, like, I'm talking when I be talking about like women, and when I be talking about relationship dynamics, and niggas in the chat who know me personally know what I'm talking about. Like you never see me with a bitch that wasn't bad. You never see me with a bitch.
This is what I was finna ask you.
Right, go ahead.
So if a woman makes more money than you can't deal with her?
No, I can. I've dated women that made more money than me.
So you're not gonna, dude, that's what I'm saying.
It's not, but what I'm trying to say is this.
If she say I'm paying all the bills, she making that bag, like you can't help it. She fucking with you. You may not know she cheat. You're not gonna fuck with her because she paying the bills. It might go left, but you at least gotta go and see. I would say, just try. I wouldn't just throw that situation away just because she made more money. And she
I'm not gonna throw it away because you make more money.
Look at Stedman.
But you gotta understand, Stedman and Oprah ain't married. Stedman is just Oprah's.
That's why I say the only mistake he made was marrying Gabrielle Union, I think.
But this is what it is, dog. This is my point. Like this, right? As cute as the concept sounds of dating a woman that makes more money than you, right? And as progressive as we would like to be on that, we can have functional relationships where your woman makes more than you, right? The reality of society in polygamy and hypergamy, not polygamy, but hypergamy, is that your relationship is probably not going to last as long as it would if you were the breadwinner in your relationship as a man. If your woman is the breadwinner in the relationship, you might not even be no longer the man in your relationship. And can you understand the role that you're going to play as the number two in your relationship? And most men, it's not the fact they can't handle that sometimes, is compounded with the fact that a lot of women shouldn't be in positions of power in their relationship, because when they do get in positions of power, the way they abuse and emasculate their man discourages their man from trusting women to make more money than them and trust that they're going to still be submissive and faithful the way you would be if I was a breadwinner. Because career paths, you can be in a career path if you're making $300,000 a year. I could be making $80,000 a year, $90,000 a year, right? But are you still going to treat me like I was making your money? Most chances in reality, she's not going to. Especially, hard to say, sorry to say, especially if she's a black woman.
But this is what I'm saying. I feel what
and
you're
what's
saying.
Gabrielle Union? A black woman. If she's making more than you paying for your shit, you might as well be her lap dog with a dildo attached to your fucking waist, because that's all you are to her.
I agree with you, but I feel like if I'm making 80 grand and she's making 250, I'm good. I don't gotta listen to what a bitch tell me to do. I'm still free as a man. I don't need 200. I don't need that to be a man and do what I need to do now. If a bitch want to cooperate, she can cooperate. If she don't, she don't. She can take her money and go. Cause either way, I'm not broke. I got 80 grand still. You know what I mean? Either way, I'm gonna be able to get my basic needs in that sense. So I feel like the only mistake this man made was marry her. I don't feel like, he might have just had a relationship like that where he could just tap on Gabrielle Union. She go do what he want to do. Them Hollywood relationships is real funny style, man. Look at him on Will and Jada.
No, that Will and Jada shit's crazy.
That's a funny style. And Will got more money. And Jada still out here, letting young nigga bang her back out. See, that's what I wouldn't be with. If I'm making all the money, you ain't getting no side dick, period. See, that's not going to go.
I feel like Jada Pinkett gave Will Smith some credibility in the black community. Would we even really love Will Smith if he wasn't married to Jada as a black community, to be honest?
Yes, Will Smith have talent.
If Will Smith wasn't married to Jada Pinkett, Will Smith would be accused as the same thing you accuse Shannon Sharpe of. Will Smith would be a white woman lover you never seen with a black woman. Will Smith would be the token black guy that Hollywood loves and black people don't support.
Will Smith be with a white boy.
So keep it a buck. Let's not act like Jada Pinkett wasn't a valuable tool into giving Will Smith more credentials with the black community. Yo, hey, hold on. Go back to that Robert comment. Go back. Listen. Robert, no. We started drinking. It be, wee hours in the hop tinger. The women moving around. We chilling. We vibing. The ladies is choosing. I take Robert to I be like, Robert, And I start kicking some game, and I'm like, hey man, this is how it is, how it's gonna go tonight. You see what's popping off. Peep game. Robert, no man, we keep moving on comment. I just know, certain niggas, who really know personally, when we start kicking that game, they know why we kicking that game, man. So salute the people on IG Live. We got a few people on IG Live. We're gonna go there live for a little bit. So we still talking about Gabrielle Union shit, or we moving on?
We moving on.
Oh yeah, let's keep it moving. Yeah. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, but back to the Will Smith Jada thing. Listen, man, Will Smith got street cred from Jada Pinkett, man. That's how I feel. And I do feel like Jada Pinkett is the only reason why Will Smith has a stain on his jacket. But at the same time, I don't think Will Smith would be this beloved by black people if he wasn't married to Jada Pinkett. Because before all this Red Table Talk came out, Jada and Will were the exemplary black couple for the last 25 years until the last 5 years, and all that weird stuff started coming out. Remember that song Alicia Keys made, Unbreakable, when she was like, I want that love like Will and Jada, Barack and Michelle? It was that type of shit. So let's not act like they weren't, they didn't get props for being that black couple that niggas loved. And was his, alleged beard, Come on, bro. Listen, man. Tupac took Jodeci, right? Took Jodeci and made How Do You Want It, right? Mm-hmm. Took Casey and Joe made How Do You Want It. Will Smith took Jodeci, took Casey and JoJo and made a dumbass track on Will Linium, right? DMX made What These Bitches Want From Me with Cisco, right? Will Smith made Wild Wild West with Cisco. So do you kind of see what I'm saying? Like, Will Smith really ain't that cool, bro. Will Smith only gets black credentials by being in Fresh Prince and dating Jada Pinkett Smith. If it wasn't for those two things, Will Smith, we would view him as the token black guy that makes white people comfortable, and that's why he gets all these Hollywood roles.
That's the people black people like, bro. Look at Nick Cannon. Like, black people don't like no radical black people like that. To be quite honest.
Salute the Professor Griff for costing Nick Cannon his bag. You know what I'm saying? Bring Nick Cannon back in this crab bucket with us. You thought you was getting pro black. Let's get this. Let's get you about the paint, man. Thank you. She like Edge, and listen, man. I'd be upset if I had to compete with a nigga like Tupac. I'm keeping 1,000 with you, dog. If I had to compete with a nigga like Tupac, man, like I man, whatever. Jada wanted Tupac, man.
Why she went with Pac?
Listen, man. Listen, because Pac was a player, dog. Pac was a player. Listen, we're going to get on this.
Jada was getting tossed around, man. Jada was a toss around. Allegedly, I don't know.
Listen, man. We're going to get on this. What's the next clip we got? Listen, let me introduce this nut-ass, this first-class, 5-star, nut-ass nigga, Keith goddamn Murray. Oh, this nigga crashed. He is crashing out all week on the Art of Dialogue. Salute to Art and the Art of Dialogue. He has hit on a platform. He has got gold with Keith Murray. It's going up. Every interview he's having is crazy. He knows what he's doing. And on some real stuff, him and Keith Murray, listen, they're about to go viral all week. Because Keith Murray, I don't know what type of drugs or alcohol that he's on when he comes on these platforms, allegedly, but he's coming on here and talking crazy. He's talking about how he had relations with Shawnna, how he had a relationship with Corinne Steffens, how he had relationships with Foxy Brown. And for our younger audience, you're gonna be like, yo, who is this dirty looking ass nigga Keith Murray? Keith Murray used to be the guy. Keith Murray was that boy. Keith Murray had bars. So before we even played with Keith Murray, when he's talking about these instances and talking about these years, you got to understand how hot Keith Murray was at this time. And to be completely honest, his stories aren't far-fetched.
Keith Murray got a classic?
Huh?
Do Keith Murray got a classic album?
Name it.
I say, do he?
No.
Oh.
But he has classic bars and features and songs that the hip-hop beboppers and backpackers, salute the Mad Slander and a lot of my people on Twitter, that they can go into the discography of Keith Murray enough to make you listen to him and respect his masterful lyricism, because Keith Murray can rap, and Keith Murray has a lot of fire tracks, And if you remember, one of his biggest songs was a song with R. Kelly, the first song on that R album, that plays in the club, honey's showing love.
He did rip on that joint.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, and me, you know, me, you around the same age.
He was in Rockland.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Me around the same age. So when I'm bringing up Keith Murray, it's like me and you kind of have to sit back and kind of just recollect our memory and remind ourselves that Keith Murray,
he was one of those feature rappers.
That's what I say. You like, dude, you got a classic album? I'm like, nah, but he got bars and he got classic verses where it's like, let's not act like Keith Murray went on that one record your mama was playing.
Hey, they need to bring them type of rappers back, like the ones that only was a feature.
Oh, they got a few, and one of them is called 21 Features. 21 Savage. They got a few niggas that
but these guys never dropped no album. They like Keith Murray.
Nah, like Keith Murray dropped albums, but we're never gonna remember him for his solo project. Only remember him with the Redman features, the Posse cuts, the R&B features.
Savage. I thought people liked 21 Savage.
People fake like 21 Savage. They think it's cool to like him.
Hey, this is what I wanted to ask you. Now we speak on the art of dialogue.
But before you go, let me ask you a real question, real quick. Name me one person you ever heard say 21 Savage is their favorite rapper.
I just feel like he was up there because he was Drake. I thought he had the fan base, but people, I don't know what he got. I mean, nobody. But I don't know. He said he's a loyal. Somebody say 21 Savage is a loyal British subject. I want to ask you this about the art of dialogue. Who you think doing better interviews, Vlad TV or the art of dialogue right now?
Vlad, only because Vlad has a wider catalog to interview. He interviews athletes, entertainers. Vlad interviews anybody. Art is really just Vlad got like a 10-15 year head start. So Art started out with a lot of Death Row interviews, a lot of Tupac interviews.
Yeah, I think he do too much like the same type of interviews. Too much of the same people.
You can't say that. You know why? Because you got to understand. Say me, you're Art of Dialogue, right? We get Reggie White. Okay, he gives me the number to one of the producers in Death Row. Now he gives me the number to what's that nigga name with the glass who came out to be gay, or one of the singers, or the R&B artist. He gives me his number, and now he gives me Daz's number. So now I get Michelle Lee's number. So now I'm moving around and doing the Death Row interviews because now I have access to Death Row interviews, and I can piece some of the Tupac information and the Death Row information with Art.
Tupac and Puffy.
But guess what? But the good thing about Art, I get Big Gene Deal. The good thing about Art, what he does is that even though Vlad has covered a lot of the Tupac Death Row era, Art is covering it too, but he's getting more in depth to where he's getting everybody and bringing them back, and he's giving more of a storyline of the Death Row era. And now with that, he's reaching out to, okay, now I'm talking to some bad boy niggas, right? Now I'm talking Big Gene. Now I'm getting a Keith Murray. So I think what you're going to see with our dialogue next couple years, he's going to expand into different eras and different regions of hip hop. Danny Boy, thank you, Danny Boy. But I think Art is doing great. I just think that Vlad had a head start, and it's unfair to compare. I think it's fair to compare them. It's an honor to compare them, right? But it's unfair to try to see who's better, seeing that Vlad, not only has he had a head start, but now Vlad is putting other interviewers out that may not want to interview with Vlad directly, but would interview with his platform, like some of the other guys and girls he has that's interviewing and getting some of the best interviews. Go ahead.
Nah, yeah, I fuck with Art Dialogue. I just like to say that he loved the Tupac, he loved the Biggie stuff. I just wanted to get your opinion on that.
All right, let's play Keith Murray. This is SHANNON one, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on, dude. Let me see if we know the part where he went on when he went in on SHANNON. Yeah, start from like right there. Yeah, right there.
Rob Love is the street promotion.
This nigga high as hell.
He would always be around, and he would bring me around the artists. And Shauna was disturbing the peace. And then me and Shauna started taking a liking to each other. So one day we was at the House of Blues, and
Salute the Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment, man. Duval County,
on the wall. She was on the wall, and I had it like this. I was like,
What the hell?
Well, Ludacris was like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know he is laid back. Don't do it. But she got the lips, voluptuous lips. But the eyelashes before the ladies were putting eyelashes on, her eyelashes was popping like little butterflies though. Yeah, so Shauna, yeah. And then me and my man Drew used to road manage me. We was in Miami. So Shauna was there. I connected with her. She said, yeah, I'm in Miami. I'm over here. I said, I'm going to come see you. So me and Drew, we walked, asked Drew, I kid you not, asked Drew. Walked over to the hotel, and her friend was in the room, and Drew was there. And Shauna was in the bed like this. So the bed was there, and I walked up on the bed, and I was touching her feet, massaging her. You know, she all voluptuous. And her father is a musician, right? From a group.
Right.
If you look it up, yeah, she's from a musical family. So then the legs, the nice like inside the legs, over the legs, then boom, bang, I start eating them, getting them, Then I'm like, yo,
this nigga high, bro. This nigga is high. This crackhead behavior, bro.
Like, y'all wildin'. Nah, this is my girl. You know, I had accounts with her. Like, but before
You doing this?
Then, I was in this Benz CL600, and she was in the car with me. I had the Benz. Brett Bedell, God bless the dead. I bought the Benz. I bought it $160,000. And she was in the Benz. I had a nice shirt. And she's very volatile. That's why I could tell a story, because she ain't gonna mind. She knows it's true. So I had the shirt on, the polo shirt and everything. She's ripping the shirt, pulling the shirt. I'm like, yo, I'm out. What are you doing? Get off of me. I'm driving. Like, no, stop. Get off of me. Stop. No, stop. What are you doing? I'm driving. So, you know, I had this relationship with her. But yeah, I had the legs. Eating the boom, boom. I don't know if she climaxed or not, but you know, I eat better than any butch. Oh, I would just want to say one thing. You can't say gay, lesbian. I apologize if I disrespect any homosexual people. You know what I'm saying? I learned that.
All right. Do you have anything to say before I go in on this?
This is crackhead vibes. I already know what he did. He did his first interview. He was acting normal, but now he trying to get
Got
on.
some hype. Now
he coming back. Oh, I'm gonna hit him with the
Bobby Brown jaw.
And he acting like, yeah, he could barely talk. That
nigga groove. Hey, that nigga jaw grooving.
Wow, that nigga mouth flopped. Bite down. That nigga got lockjaw. But obviously, this nigga's on a narcotic.
Niggas, allegedly. Crackheads never tell a man.
They said, no, this nigga done told a story.
Robert,
and
you
act
need to
out
call
the movie.
in or bring your ass over here, Robert. Listen, me and Robert have done many episodes of Perspectives and Facts. But when Robert comes, listen, Robert, that's my guy, man. But listen, Keith Murray, and we got another clip of Keith Murray talking about the Foxy Brown and the Christina Millie. No, I was about to say Christina Millie. Superhead. But the thing about my issue with the situation is old niggas always try to tell us that, oh, you got to keep it G, you got to keep play. You don't talk about your sexual history. But these niggas be the main ones like talking about that shit, dog. And like, honestly, man, like what I've noticed about the Vlad era interviews is what I've been seeing the last 8 to 10 years is a whole bunch of old niggas that like are ready and willing to snitch. And when I say snitch, like telling themselves, like, you never gonna hear me. One thing about Florida Boy J, right? I'm gonna tell y'all niggas this shit right now, right? You never gonna see me 30 years from now when niggas don't interview me about all the historical shit I'm about to do in this decade, and I'm telling y'all all the hoes I done hit, famous bitches I done slid on, and celebrity hoes I done popped off. You never gonna hear me say that. You may see me in the tabloids, right? You may see me in the tabloids in like 7 6-7 years, but I'm never gonna be doing candid interviews of how the pussy was and getting up on the table licking it. He was about to pull his dick out on one of his interviews, and niggas was like, yo, like relax, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead, J Dub. I know you know.
Nah, this guy, he just, he's trying to get clout and he just going about it the wrong way. He don't understand the social media game, and I'm glad we finna show this next clip because we're gonna see him when he first went on there. When I don't really watch the Art of Dialogue interview, but that much. But I didn't really want to hear what Keith Murray had to say. But this one he was acting normal a little bit, trying to be normal.
And I noticed, yo, you name dropped Foxy Brown a few times in this interview. I had no idea y'all was that cool, yo.
So me and Foxy Brown, we became close with each other, like passing each other. And we became intimate friends, right? So in LA, at the House of Blues, I'm with Def Squad. We rock the house, bring it down. Yo, the rafters is done. After the show, this is around the time when she was going with Corrupt. I don't know if they was married or not. So after the show, because I've seen her in Brooklyn too, and sometimes, and I was dealing with her. I was trying to, date her, be a boyfriend, girlfriend. And then Wendy Williams on the radio was like celebrity sightings. They seen us coming out of a hotel. And then Eric Sermon was like, yo, they got you, she got you, Keith. Wendy got you. They talk about you in Bali. I was like, all right, boss, I don't care. It's cool. I'm going to be spotted. But after the show, like, we rocked hardcore, went into the hotel, and she gave me hardcore head.
Hardcore head?
Hardcore head. And then I was not ate up, but I never her. And then
how you eat the pussy? Can we pause it?
Yeah, this nigga talking.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, right? And I understand that. What have I ever got my dick sucked and ate pussy and not fucked?
Yeah.
No. Listen. And when I say that as in we're having sex. It's never been like, no, like I'm about to fuck regardless. If you suck my dick, I'm about to put it in. No, like once I eat some pussy and you suck my dick, like sex 90-100% always happens. Like I've never ate pussy and got my dick sucked and just peeled off. Like
that is weird.
Like nah, like we always ended up having sex. So I'm just keeping the buck. Now, you know.
But he was acting more calm in that video to me.
Listen, he came back. That pressure, that anxiety got to him. He was like, let me take some shit, take the edge off. That nigga took some shit to take his goddamn mind off.
You know what happened? He was showing one of his crackhead buddies allegedly the video of the interview. They were like, nah, bro, you ain't be yourself. You ain't hit that.
You was talking. You ain't telling niggas. You ain't telling the real.
You ain't telling the real.
I got some shit right here that's gonna turn you up. And he went on there and showed his ass.
You said
we continue the clip. Hold on. For we continue the clip. Let me say it again. Please hit the like button. We got 49 likes. Please hit the like button. Share, subscribe. Share this on your Twitters, on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. You know, we have the Cash App, $ Florida Boy J, 9904. You know what I'm saying? And let's just feel, support the machine because we're going places, we're going up, and it's like we're like a penny stock that's trending right now. Go ahead and hop on the train now, man, because we're taking off. So this is the one that he talked about, Corinne Steffens, okay? And this is
that's why he wasn't getting no money.
I don't even understand his outfit. Why he dressed like he taking a train to a violation of probation hearing?
That nigga got on the crack essentials.
The crack essentials is crazy. That nigga definitely got on the Macy's Day crack fit.
That nigga like he could have some watches for sale on the other side of that jacket.
Yeah, turn why? Because he telling the story about how he lost the money that he owed a nigga. So let's turn the volume up.
But super head. And she do got some super head, yo. Yo, the head is like her lips got a cape. She's like the lowest layer of superhead. The cape, her lips should have a cape on it. Like, you know, Superman, when he had Lois Lane and she was flying, like, shh. He was like, don't worry, I got you. She was like, you got me. And then in the city, see the background? Well, who got you? He flying. Yo, that head is so phenomenal. Like, yo, how could I describe it? Like, yo, look, well, matter of fact, Keith Murray could be a porno star. So you gonna bleep this out? Because I'm gonna show you the size of my penis. You bleep it out, right? Hold on.
I'm laughing at AX comment, dog.
Chill.
So,
yo, you about to pull his dick out. You about to pull his tool out.
Oh, my
God.
God.
Like, yo, chill. Rewind. Hey, let's run it back. Nah.
This nigga was high.
Yo.
This nigga didn't know what he was finna do.
Yo.
This nigga said, yo, chill.
You say, all right, yo, chill. Hold on. Run it back.
So you gonna bleep this out? Because I'm gonna show you the size of my penis. You bleep it out, right? Hold on.
No. Don't do
what?
That. No. Chill.
Nah, run it back one more time. Nah.
Penis.
Hey, no, pause it.
Yo,
boy.
Look,
ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way.
Hey.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Whoa.
Ain't no way. And you got some more Bud Light in there?
No.
You got a cup?
No.
Listen, if you got any alcohol, any wine, spirits next to you, I'm going to give y'all 20 seconds. I'm going to give the live viewers 20 seconds to grab your bottle of wine, grab your Mad Dog 2020, grab your Cisco, grab your Colt 45s, your Parrot Bays, your grandma's eggnog. Grab some alcohol and take a shot with me, because this nigga Keith Murray is jumping out the window, out of pocket, crashing out, and we all just need to reset this whole platform before we continue with the monstrosities and the atrocities of this nigga Keith Murray, man. We pulling up, man. You good? That's straight? Cool? You want any more? Come on, man. Hey, listen, man. Come on, man. All right. So listen, we got our shot. Cheers to the live chat, to the supporters, to everybody hitting the like button, to all the people who've hit the Cash App. I'm gonna get the Baconator tonight. Cheers. Let's take this shot. Hit the like button. Make sure likes reflect the viewers, and we're gonna continue with this Keith Murray nigga. This nigga crashing out.
Woo! You thought you finna pull his dick out.
Keith Murray could be a porno star. So you gonna bleep this out? Because I'm gonna show you the size of my penis. You bleep it out, right?
This nigga so high he believed it.
No.
No, don't do that. Chill.
He said no. He should have turned the camera off. This nigga unbuttoned his pants.
That nigga put his arm through his belt.
Hi, bro.
She's like this with it. The black hole.
The black hole. He called him his mouth the black hole.
Yo.
Holy.
I got a cape now. We both flying in that motherfucker like.
This nigga's comedian, man.
Yo, nah. Play. We gotta let that nigga finish. Hold on.
Yo, you got in the room, Benny. You know he's my hand off. This Benny up on me. I got the pants down. Yo, this is Benny. Yo, remember, I'm not, I don't want no.
This nigga keep trying to pull his dick out, bro.
No, it's cool. It's Benny. It's cool.
This nigga high, bro.
I got you. Put in the bed, like pampered me, like the pillow laying down. He was like, you know him, Benny. Illustrious Queens Supreme Team. Yo, I got you.
It's embarrassing,
I'm
bro.
like, what the is going on? I put my feet up. I'm like, yo, 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 yo.
This shit is embarrassing.
I'm telling you.
Oh, this nigga wasting memory cards.
Explode. And Superhead ever gave her some motherfucking head.
This is wild,
Yo,
bro.
between Foxy Brown and Superhead, well, Foxy Brown, Superhead, Foxy Brown, Superhead, Foxy Brown, Superhead. Foxy Super. Well,
This
Foxy,
nigga, boy, that's that fentanyl.
But the Superhead, she's the light skin, the dark skin, like the light skin. So Superhead, ding, 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 Super. That's it. She got the right motherfucking head. Super little apple head, the Hulk head, like God bless his dead Bud. If I knew the medulla punch, because Bud said, yo, this is the medulla punch. The girl with your head, boom, here in the back of the head. Boom. Bud, boom, the medulla head. Bud.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
This nigga is like borderline non-coherent, bro. This like, bro, he asked one question and this nigga went off,
Bro.
And started asking himself questions.
Once again, I'm going to tag the Art of Dialogue in this clip when we drop this clip. Please subscribe to his channel. We will only be provided with the best by the Art of Dialogue. Salute to the Apple heads. Listen, I've had head so good one time I kissed a girl on the back of her head while holding her head. It was beautiful. You know, sometimes you have good head when you appreciate the head in the middle of the head. It's just beautiful. But anyways, what I'm saying with this goofy ass nigga here, man. Listen, Keith Murray has came on here and ruined his whole credibility. He can no longer go anywhere without niggas saying, boy, I see you on the Art of Dialogue showing your ass, bro. You was every bit of who you think you was. Asking himself questions and in more facts, answering the questions. Like, Art asked him a question and Art, like, literally, it was like Art left the room. It was like this nigga was interviewing himself at that point. It was like Art could have just walked out. Like, my nigga, this nigga just conducted a whole interview, asked, answered, gave cliffhangers, came back. And I'm like, dog, you talked about the head, Foxy Brown, Superhead. You described it. You talked about you got up, flew around like you had the Superman cape on. Like, nigga, what the fuck, bro? Like, what part of the game is this? Yo, and y'all be wondering why sometimes I respect my elders for sure, but this is why sometimes I be letting you old niggas have it. Because it's like, dog, what y'all on, man? What y'all doing? Yeah, you might as well. You might as well. Like, what we doing at this point, dog? Where's the honor and the heritage? Y'all need to respect hip hop. Like when academics was talking about old dusty niggas and all the old heads came and condemned academics. These the type of niggas academics we talking about, though, bruh.
Yeah, this is exactly
These the type of niggas academics we talking about. Keith Murray, you had bars, you had R. Kelly features, and now you dressed like what that nigga said. You dressed like you going to pray. Nah, hold on. Nigga said this nigga. Nah, I gotta find a comment, man. Nah, hold on. Nigga said he dressed like he about to go pray somewhere in Alabama. Yeah,
he
dog.
Look like he finna go march on Selma.
Nigga said he dressed like a 1960 Bible study with the unfitted, with an unfitted on. That didn't even match, bro. The unfitted didn't even match. This nigga dressed crazy as shit. Jesus. Yo, the most beautiful thing in the world is this crack nigga. This nigga out of control. Give that old nigga to work respectfully. Mo, why these old niggas be hitting the pipe and coming on camera snitching? Why these old niggas telling me how SHANNON, think about it, SHANNON was minding her business. Whoever was think about it. Whoever is SHANNON's man, think about going there and hearing like, this crackhead, you sucked a crackhead's dick, bitch. Think about a nigga who just got married to Corinne Steffens, or just, the little celebrity chef. You were sucking baser cock. What about, what's the other chick, Foxy Brown? Think about that shit. You were sucking Junkie Tool. And now he on camera getting his clout up. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? We got 41 people in here, man. Salute to the live chat. Salute to the people in here hitting that like button. The like button's looking very healthy right now.
See,
I appreciate
y'all
that.
thought what Irv Gotti did to Ashanti was wrong. Now y'all see how it really could have went. How shit could really get bad. Keith Murray have took the standard so low. But
Foxy can't even hear, and she's getting slandered. Kenya, listen, you ain't gotta call in tonight, but you kicking too much goddamn sauce in this live. You dropping 50 in the live chat right now, dog. You ain't missing, because this motherfucker Foxy Brown, dog, like, I already forgot she had a condition. I just did not know she was blind or she couldn't hear it, or she was on some Helen Keller flow. But we gonna go to the next topic. What we got next, man? What we going on to? And you know what I think too, man? It was like 10:47, man. Man, when that 10 o'clock hit, motherfuckers be packing in this motherfucker like sardines, man. Is that 10 o'clock hour? Is that power hour? I remember when we was working in call centers, they used to be like, oh, it's power hour. Oh, God, whatever. Niggas make the sales. But listen, we're going to segue into the Takeoff murder suspect has been released on $1 million bond.
Lot of ties.
Mob ties.
Well, how the Drake song go?
I don't
Fuck all that lovey-dovey shit. All that other shit. I'm your brother shit.
Yeah.
It's too late shit for all that.
But listen though, on some real shit though, right? On some real spill. My first question is, how does he have $1 million worth to put up for bail? And we can play the clip whenever you're ready. That's just my immediate question. And let's go ahead.
Coming into our newsroom, Patrick Clark, the man accused of killing rapper Takeoff in Houston, posted his $1 million bond. His defense team tried to have it lowered, saying that he would not be able to come up with the cash to get out, but apparently he was able to do just that tonight. Clark maintains his innocence. He is due to appear in court again in March. Major breaking update.
See, now while black people sitting up here mad at damn Skip Bayless, y'all should be mad at this motherfucker getting out of jail, and nobody pretty much is gonna be held responsible for killing Takeoff at this point. That's what we should be talking about.
Like I said, who is this guy and how does he have $1 million to put on bond? Why don't we shine a flashlight in his direction and find out who's really financing his freedom?
Yeah, why?
And how did he even get a bond? But I mean, it was $1 million. They probably expect he had, but he had it. But it's like, who is this guy? And if he has $1 million to just put on a bond, why would he shoot Takeoff? So that is even a more complex question in itself, right? Why would he shoot Takeoff if he already got money, got $1 million?
And can I say this?
Go ahead.
And why y'all pressing Skip Bayless about some stupid tweet black people? Why y'all ain't pressing Jay Prince Jr. and Jazz and all them about what happened to Takeoff? Y'all don't got nothing to say to them. And Skip Bayless ain't responsible for nobody dying.
I really hope he gets I really hope he does get justice and everything, but this is the issue, right? Niggas, to be honest, bro, niggas is scary, man. Of doing anything, of sacrificing themselves for the greater cause. If black people's biggest handicap and downfall is that they do not, we do not want to sacrifice ourselves for the greater cause, because we've seen too many examples of that happening in vain, where you sacrifice yourself for the greater good of your people and they do nothing with the lessons and the teachings and the things you instilled to better the people that you inspired?
But we ain't even asking black people to stand up. Make a tweet like they did by Skip Bayless. I ain't even seen a tweet. Make a video like y'all did by Skip. We ain't asking you to go march on
it's like how many of
Selma.
y'all called Gunner a snitch, but I ain't seen none of these rappers at this nigga or tag him and be like, you're the killer. I'm about to like run down on your bitch ass. Or, you count. Hey, we can throw down on that. You know what I'm saying? On that situation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We can. Yeah, he's making a good. We're making Caesar salads over here. I don't want you guys to think we're out here doing anything illicit. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, and it's not like I want harm done to him, because at the end of the day, I don't know the situation. I don't know who pulled the trigger. So I'm just going off with whoever they're blaming for the case, right? That's what we're all doing, right? Is niggas scared of the mob? Yeah, I mean, damn. I'm like, nigga, I ain't got enough shooters to withstand if the mob wanted to take me out tonight. So I'm not about to just be blaming on the mob. I don't know his relation to the mob. All I know is that he got $1 million in cash to put up for bail, and I want to know what type of business and dealings he has. Where's his money holdings at? What his bank statements are looking like? What businesses he runs and is affiliated with? Who is this guy?
And I don't want to act like, okay, we blaming the mob, so to call.
Shakiria, thank you. Bow. Hey, listen, that's why. Hey, Shakira, another one. Me and Shakira, like I said, we done made history together, so she be coming in with these goddamn Shakira. Listen, I'm not even go off with one of the people who comes in and always gives us some good facts, a good perspective. She's a young gunner in here. She makes sure she knows what's going on. But what the situation is too, like we don't know. Even though academics try to break it down, we still don't know who fired the final shot. So at the end of the day, because even the camera footage is inconclusive, we don't know for sure if he's even Takeoff's killer. So say he's not, right? And say he is just some rich ass nigga who can be in a higher stakes dice game, right? He's doing what he's supposed to do. Even if it is business, might be even a little shady. If he knows he didn't kill him, right? What is he supposed to do? Or maybe he might just be the fall guy, and because the police have found him, maybe the people affiliated with him may not see he a DJ. See, bam.
No, I want to hear Jay Prince Jr. and them and say,
maybe he's
cooperating fully.
Maybe he's the smoke screen for the real shooter, and because they pressed him, they may know who the real shooter is. But they're like, oh, okay, you got the wrong nigga. We'll just go ahead and shadow finance his court case and let him be the fall guy because we know he really didn't do it.
We had a room full of witnesses in the building when Takeoff got killed. Probably over 20 black men. That murder should have been solved that night. That's why I'm saying we should be holding people accountable that actually do harm to our people in situation, not holding Skip Bayless accountable because he didn't feel sorry because somebody died on the damn football field. That's why I be saying we got real problems as black people. People are dying. And we ain't got time to worry about craziness, because I feel like Jay Prince and all of them should have to give formal statements, bro. They should be cooperating, to be honest, bro, because all that don't snitch stuff is passe.
And listen, listen, I believe what people are saying, dog, right now. He gonna walk, evil genius salute. Don't they have the footage? You're right, they do have the footage, but guess what? Even though they have the footage, guess what Vonnie said? I'm trying to tell you, they not talking. So she's kind of tell you that even with what you're saying about the footage, Evil Genius is telling you they gonna walk. Why are they gonna walk? Because of what Vonnie just said. Nobody's gonna be talking. J Doug, no, is a room full of people looking dead at dude who knows who did it. But guess what? We all know niggas ain't gonna do what the fuck they supposed to do. And Shakira just said he's definitely the fall guy. We already know. He may not even be the nigga who did it, but they know if the people on the inside know he's not the one who did it and they pulled the wrong guy, then let's pull the smoke screen and put the money to get off, because we already know he didn't do it, and because we're not going to come in here and talk, they don't even have a case to present.
You know what I heard?
Not to mention the Prince family are tied.
You know what I heard? The Prince family tied with the mayor and all them people. But I heard the Prince family name was on the paper for him not to contact at his first bond hearing. When he came back for this new bond hearing, the Prince name was took off the no contact order
Hey,
list.
real quick, Shakira, you're now a moderator of my channel. So, you know, even though my chat is like super fire because everybody's having a conversation, but anytime things, you know, maybe popping off or going haywire, Shakira, you already know how we've been running this since Clubhouse. You sniping, like we sniping. So if anything you see outside,
that's a good point.
What's up?
You got niggas online acting like they care about the guy who passed away on the field, and you had niggas walking by Takeoff sitting there dead. See, y'all niggas ain't shit. Let's just keep it a buck. These niggas ain't shit. That's why I say that shit was fake, bro. Pull me another shot. That shit was fake. Y'all niggas don't give a fuck about the nigga on the field. You had niggas walking by Takeoff, sitting there dead, bleeding out their head. Man, y'all gotta cut these playing out on the niggas. Black people, stop playing online.
Call in, the link's right there. Shit goes deep. Listen, Vonnie, everybody, y'all gonna listen. Vonnie, y'all gonna appreciate Shakira because Shakira, she knows what time it is out here. I'm telling you, she a young gunner, but she got the pulse on all this shit, man. Same way with Kenya. Kenya coming in from Cali with the facts. Like I said, like Mo Facts said, she dropping like 71 in this motherfucker. But honestly, like you just said, it's a contradiction because niggas want to say about, oh, black on black violence, what about Black Lives Matter? But when a nigga kill a nigga, nobody got nothing to say about it. Or when it's your favorite rapper, nobody got nothing to say about it because street ties and his fucking rules and motherfuckers act like shit's fucking sweet. And even though it's your favorite rapper, everybody's scared of Jay Prince. At the end of the day, me and you and all of us who don't live in Houston, Texas, can talk slick and talk crazy about Jay Prince because we're fucking nobodies.
I'm scared of Jay Prince.
Like, what I'm saying is like too. He's never gonna come at us because we don't have a platform like academics when he was solving a murder and then niggas reached out and academics just left that shit alone. You see what I'm trying to say? Y'all peep that. Remember, academics was in the middle of solving a murder, right? Academics switches his attention to something else.
Yeah, academics touch on it, but he be real quick and real vague because you know he was all over the Tory case. That's why I say this is not right. We should be sticking together. Somebody lost their damn life.
Bro, man. Academics found the prime suspects like 48 hours. Like,
what happened to Little Cam?
Some of them niggas got acquitted. Like they got dismissed as suspects, I think. But them niggas ain't about to talk, bro. Like the story ain't adding up. I agree, but guess what? Like I said, niggas be loyal to a code, but at the same time, niggas know like nobody's gonna speak out Takeoff. It was mob ties. Takeoff. I mean, Quavo, he already understands that nobody's about to be the beacon of information, and at the same time, he's not gonna be the one to snitch and talk about it. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's hip hop.
But why the police ain't pushing up on Jay Prince enough? Because it's the second person. You know why?
You know why? You know why he's not pushing up on Jay Prince? Because this comment right here.
Oh yeah, they tied in with the police chief and mayor and everybody.
And let's throw allegedly on it because we don't want to be sued.
Yeah, we don't have.
I don't have any money. I don't need them to take any of my value meal money. If listen, no facts. Question. Hey, message.
He should be helping.
No, I feel like this. If he did, he would be the only nigga that ever got a pass for testifying against niggas. Keep it a buck. If he went on the stand and told niggas what actually happened and cooperated, he'll be the only nigga in hip hop who would get a pass for that. Tell me he wouldn't.
The only way I'll let that pass if he say what Fulio said in that song. They need to free that man so he could catch a headshot. That's the only way I would go along with that. Other than that, if you're not finna catch him lacking, then yeah, you need to be up there cooperating.
Hey, you know.
Oh, I don't know nothing. Oh, you know, I don't have no fact, but
now I'm talking to the person who said this.
I don't know, but
allegedly,
I feel like if they're upstanding people that really care about the community, they should be giving all their resources to help find out what happened to Takeoff. This wasn't no bum ass rapper from the hood. This man was like a multi-platinum superstar.
I always been saying, listen, I said it and I'm gonna say it again. Because, and this is why it's a blessing. Me and my producer are literally like a 1 age year difference because that's telling you we grew up in the same era. The Migos was Run DMC to us. The Migos, and you say what you want, as a 3-man group, the Migos is the closest thing you're ever gonna get to Run DMC again. As a 3-man group. And people, the Locks, listen, all these other hip hop groups are great for hip hop. When I'm talking about influence and just being a sound, the Migos were they were this generation's Run DMC. And hey, drop the live. Matter of fact, hey, yo, drop the live. Drop the call in. I think Street Geeks of America wants to call in. I've been low key. I've been anticipating him finally calling the show one of these days, and I need his perspective on these situations, because when it comes even just to hip hop stuff, he's taught me so much just on the phone, telling me about just a lot of good stuff in hip hop that otherwise I wouldn't even be privy to even understand.
And we can go right to the because this ties in with the Quavo thing,
right?
But this sad, man. This is sad. Now this is the real sadness to me. I don't care what no damn Skip Bayless tweet.
All right, so what we got next, because we're gonna talk about all that shit, like I said. And when whenever Street Geeks calls in, like I said, we just dropped the live chat in for you, bro, so you can call in right now. Prez, so go ahead, you know what I'm saying, hit the link when you see it and call in. We'll go right back to the Quavo Takeoff situation. We're gonna you want, I don't know if you want to play, so you want to just play the video, because I don't want to play the song and get a copyright. We could probably play it without any sound. I don't know if you guys heard it before.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame if you haven't heard it, but you guys kind of do need to hear this shit. Hey, you're right. Crazy that both Run DMC Migos lost one member due to a murder. Hey, AX, I might have to catch.
They just saw Jam Master Jay murder too, allegedly. Somebody they just saw that murder. This guy getting out of jail, he probably ain't gonna get off, because it take a long time for them to solve murder cases. So he gonna be out for a minute. Look at Troy Ave. Troy Ave ain't been back to court in months, in years.
Yeah, allegedly the real killer paid the bail.
Ooh.
Allegedly. So the next topic we're going to the Quavo song, right? Quavo dropped a record for Takeoff, and listening to it, to be honest, it was very gut wrenching. It was very sad. Just having like a brother, a best friend, a cousin, something like that, and you losing the way you lost them. Honestly, like, it was the worst thing that you can probably ever see. And the pain that he's going through is probably the worst. Like, he's probably just staying every day to stay alive is probably a struggle for him. You know what I'm saying? So just always just thoughts and prayers to Quavo and even Offset, man, because
I was thinking that him and Quavo were gonna do something together.
I really think I think Offset and Quavo are the ones who's really beefing. I think Takeoff just caught in the middle because, okay, my uncle is Quavo, I'm gonna ride with loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hit that like button, make sure the likes reflect the viewers. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a great job tonight. I appreciate all the cash outs. I'm about to get this Baconator with the large fry. I'm very anticipating on that. Like, big facts. You know what I'm saying? Big facts. So we're gonna go ahead and get that rolling for you in a few seconds. Just want to say this one more time, man. I really appreciate. Like I said, we got over. Last time I checked, we got over 12,000 views in the last 28 days. I'll say it again, 12,000 views in the last 28 days. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate it. You guys really came up, and you know what I'm saying? I got more views in the last 20 days than I ever got on my channel. Not period, but in a 28-day span. So we're gonna go ahead and you want to just read lyrics? You want us to read lyrics? We can.
Well, I got the clip.
Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, do your thing. Hey, take your time, man.
We got prayers in there. We're gonna bring you in. Give me 1 second.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Oh, there we go. Y'all were looking for just to make sure everything's clear. We're not gonna play that much.
I just seen an angel fly. Tell me I'll be fine, alright. If you hear me shine your light. If you hear me shine your light. Tears running down my eyes. I just seen an angel fly.
Got a nice little beat to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was really a fire song, and when I say a fire song, I'm saying like for him to actually have the strength to write that, put that out publicly, like man, he did it. Like I'm just sad that this is even a reality that we have to face. But let's go ahead and bring in Prez and get his perspective on all this shit, man. Yo, Prez was popping, man. You in the building tonight, man. Prez, you in the building, man. Was popping, my nigga.
I want perspectives, that fat motherfucker. You hear me?
Hey,
Yes,
man.
sir, man. Hey, man. Say, man.
Hey, man. I'm sitting here with the Kool-Aid smile, man. You know I'm hyped, man. What's popping?
Gate, man. What's going on, brother? Man, I ain't even heard the song. That just came out.
Yeah, it dropped. I want to say like last night, like late last night, and it's kind of been doing circulations and shit, you know, on Twitter and Instagram and social media this afternoon and this morning and stuff. But it's a new song.
Here go a little clip.
Yeah, here it is now. Yeah,
I'm a Migos fan, so I don't think they're
Same
gonna
here.
drop no trash.
Yeah, them niggas, that shit hard.
That shit
hard. Yeah, man. We gotta cancel Jay Prince, bitch ass.
Yeah, so what you think about so Prez, what you think about like the situation with the guy, you know, he posted $1 million bill, like Shy said, you know, motherfuckers clicked in, other people saying, you know how hip hop goes, niggas ain't gonna talk about it. So like what's your thought process on how this whole situation go? To hypocrisy within, you know, the no snitching rule until it's somebody you love, then we giving passes and, you know, carte blanche.
Well, you know how I feel about it. No snitching shit. The snitching shit. It's here, man. It's here to stay now, man. It's here, you know, man. Niggas gonna tell it. So, yeah. But for all that, man, I think what I seen, but I don't want to be a conspiracy. I don't want to act like Jaguar writing them motherfucker. But
but go ahead. Listen. We got listen. We got 43 people in here. This about to go up. This is what we do. Hey, we built. It's like we in the suites. It's like nigga got man. Go ahead. We like yesterday. We were dropping 60 yesterday. He's like, hey, let FPJ talk, man. Prez, go ahead, and you got it.
Hey, man, listen, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I seen a picture. I seen Quavo. It was Quavo, Lil Babe, and I think Diddy. Y'all seen that picture that been flown out?
Yeah. On the on New Year's Eve, there's on Diddy's yacht.
Yeah. So I first, and the first thing came to my head was, they got content on Takeoff for the next 20 years, man. The Migos gonna be like the I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Migos was second place to Lil Babe, but right now they top tier, man. They top tier. So I don't want to say too much, LBJ, man. It's
Okay, so
I didn't like that he was with Lil Baby either.
No, what? I'm gonna jump out the window.
Yeah, I kind of,
I'm gonna jump out the window. We've been on Migos. I'm gonna jump out the window. Listen, when we talk about some of these things in this hip hop game, we talk about entertainment and media, right? A lot of things, listen, when you want to get into certain clubs, when you want to get into certain things, regardless if you want it or not to, you're going to have to get through it. And there's only so many doors you can attain these types of things by, right? And one of the things that people like to allude to, which is as much as we don't want to say this was the case, and I'm not saying this was the case at all, but what adds to speculation based off of prior knowledge and situations is blood sacrifices within the music industry, right? So when blood sacrifices happen, somebody got to die in order for us to get a certain type of bag and be in a certain level of esteem, right? And once this happened, now you've automatically put Migos in the legacy esteem to now you're always going to be able to tour, make money, and now Migos is going to be is right now after his death, they're always going to be solidified as whatever the fuck the flowers they never got while all three of them were alive that we in the South and a lot of the Migo fans already should have gave them. And Prez knows because me and Prez had conversations over a year ago when I used to ask him like, yo, why does it feel like QC has took the Migos re-up money and invested stock in Lil Baby? Because that's what it looks like. And Prez broke down the science to me, and also broke down certain sciences between how contracts are and how things are negotiated and what certain deals look like. To now, where a lot of the stuff where I understand where I'm gonna chill and we're gonna chill at it, where a lot of the stuff is making more sense to niggas who've been studying their situation.
Facts, bro, because niggas don't understand. Like, Lil Baby wasn't actually, for a couple of years, Lil Baby wasn't really QC. He was solid foundation. So, like, even the machine for Lil Baby, like, you even see the people comparing him to Lil Wayne. Like, it's like a machine now, bro. Like, so now when Takeoff leave, man, how can I break this shit down, bro? It just put, you know, when I seen him with Diddy, first thing came to my head was, boy, you got Diddy finna tell you something. You getting game. You getting game right now. Diddy
he gonna give you a number to call.
He finna give you the game on how to stretch that content on Takeoff. They finna use. I'm talking about it finna be more money, more problems type song with Takeoff verses and all type of shit. It's finna go number one. Yeah, you know, it's gonna be all type of shit. So
and you see the song just dropped after he hung out with him.
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? So it's that finna happen. It's finna be look for the reunite of Takeoff and Offset, and they the new outcast of the Atlanta scene. You know what I mean?
But I got a question. Isn't that, I won't say like sinister, but isn't that like, damn, like I just tried to do this with Takeoff and then he passed.
I mean,
Takeoff
gonna help them take off. You get what I'm saying?
But don't you feel like the issue was really between Offset and
Quavo? Exactly. So you know,
that shit could have been a distraction, bro.
In what way?
The reason for Offset not to be around when shit go down.
Wake it up, my brother.
That's what y'all want to do. I'm
gonna be out the way.
Yeah, I'm out the way. I'm here, but I'm out the way. Whatever. And just say that, okay, because it's dumb. Like, oh, I smashed your girl. Like, Offset, a married woman married to Cardi B. Unless Cardi B and him ran a trade on Sweetie, I don't even think Sweetie.
But listen, it ain't even gotta be like that. It's on some real I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? Like, say me, you, and Don Prez in a group, right? And like, this is my old lady. This is my old lady for real, right? And because we in a group, we know the same niggas. We know if certain people tell us certain things, they around the situation for it not to be capped. And one of y'all is like, if anybody tell me in the camp that like you and my ex-girlfriend who just broke up, like y'all hanging out, bro, it's over with. Like, what y'all, and you married, my nigga? And I'm not saying that's exactly what happened, because allegedly, but if that's the beef between Sweetie or whatever it is, then as Quavo is justified to be like, hey, my nigga, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, Quavo, you need to make up with,
that's what
Takeoff because he violated you.
Nah, yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I think all these niggas were going through, like, even with like the name quality control, like the quality. Like, I think Quavo understood the handlers of the women, what their job is, because he dealt with Karuchi. You did what I'm saying before Sweet. Yeah. So it's kind of like, man, let's keep it for real, bro. Nigga having that much emotion, bro. Nigga ain't taking these hoes serious. You know what I'm saying? All this shit, all this shit.
Why shit gotta be so complex?
Yeah, why did you play
down to Negro activity? All this, he sacrificed this person, that person.
But you know why?
That's too complex.
No, I'm gonna tell you why it's Negro activity. I'm gonna tell you why, because a couple months ago, when that jeweler from, I think it was Chicago, came down there, won all that money in the dice game. He was a jeweler, was about to make some pieces for Bootsy. He walked out there,
rest his soul.
Yeah, he walked out there with over 6 figures. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly, nobody know how much.
And I'm not saying it was the people he was gambling with, but when you and listen, all three of us know on this phone, we've been in places, we shooting dice, we smoking, we chilling. It's about 10, 12 niggas in this motherfucker. We may know about 3 or 4, but you know what I'm saying? We in the spot. Niggas get up on a spot. You don't know everybody in the spot that's seen you come up off this dice game, come up off this card game, come up off this dominoes, come up off this Madden, come up off this 2K. Am I right?
Yes.
So when you walk out of there in that building, you not really 100% secure that you about to walk out of there and get in your car and drive home with the winnings that you just got.
And you got jury on.
And you got niggas already know. That's another element. Now, it's a whole nother element if you just a run-of-the-mill nigga who got lucky tonight and you won on the sticks and Madden. You won that dice. Okay, nigga won that bitch, right? But you a nigga already coming in like a big dog. You shining, but niggas know you ain't really from the hood. You ain't really from the set. You don't really know niggas. Niggas brought you in here so niggas can really
also for what if a nigga,
go ahead.
If for them niggas that really be in from that street, you know, a nigga not only when they get to your car, what you got in that arm wrist. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times niggas leave. So it's a whole man. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of these niggas they be too mixy, bro. Like everybody just linking up because you have emotion. Man, sit y'all ass down, man.
And you know that's a good thing too, yeah, because you linking up with motherfuckers you ain't got no business linking up with you because you met them on goddamn line.
Because everybody got motion, but not everybody around the motion got motion. That's motion, what you got.
That's a
fact,
niggas gotta
understand, bro. And then niggas with motion gonna have niggas who may not have the motion now, but guess what they got? They got that iron.
Yeah, and I got niggas that's gonna be marks around me, so just hang around.
Because a lot of these rap niggas, I'm gonna be honest with a lot of these rap niggas I'm seeing, like even with Buddy with the jeweler, and I ain't gonna one of the rappers, he one of my favorites, but he be fly as hell with the Louis V, the Dolce, and he designer down, but his little shooters, his little flankers, man, them niggas be having Nike Tech fleece, now you be dirty as hell. You know what I'm saying? So them niggas trying to eat too, man. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling what they on, you know. So yeah, man. Sorry, man. Rest in peace, that jeweler. I
don't think Takeoff situation was a sacrifice situation. I just think somebody got to.
I think it was some classic nigga shit. Some
it
nigga,
just don't make
somebody
sense.
throw
Why
a chair
would
like that
somebody
Boondocks
shoot?
episode when somebody throw a chair and the niggas just break out fighting because it's like, all right, somebody threw a chair. Somebody got to get swung on right now. Like, honestly, I just like in the way it went down, arguing over it. And it's like they weren't even really arguing over it. Like Quavo was like, man, fuck all that shit, bro. We out of here. Like
niggas didn't think Tory Lane shot Begging though. We don't know nothing, bro.
But
like,
you know what?
I think we in the age of information, bro. You know how long niggas went thinking Pac was killed by the CIA until we got old and niggas told us, oh, Orlando did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think in the age of information, if we still don't believe that, I think in the age of information, all these stories are so trying to cover up bullshit because it's too many camera phones and it's too much information to the point where if you were doing some sacrifice shit, nigga, you can't even cover this shit up for real no more.
And I'm like, why you gotta do all that to be in the damn music industry? It's not like it's no luxury to be in. It's another fucking job.
It's called peer pressure because these niggas want to be around. You know what it is? It's like this, especially when you're in like the lane like the Migos or certain people. It's like you have to be around certain street shit to still maintain credibility. Like you can't be like, oh, I'm going to Houston to hang out like how we hang out. No, you have to check in with the mob. They're going to be like, hey, we doing this tonight. Why don't you come hang out? The high stakes dice game is something that's a normality in hip hop that a lot of people that's not in the industry don't understand. That high stakes dice game dice games is something that goes on all the time. So this wasn't just some random ass anomaly like a nigga was like, hey, we shooting dice tonight. And niggas, oh, you know, we're going to do it. Like that's the type of shit that always going on. That's the same shit that Jeweler got into. But what we're saying is where does it become a point where you have to stop proving you in the trenches and hanging out with certain niggas to maintain a certain credibility that's not even needed. Like y'all didn't need to be doing high stakes dice games as millionaires. Y'all just think you win or lose. But you don't see Drake at gambling, putting that money up in sports bets or whatever. I'm not saying Drake's never been in a high stakes dice game, never been in that, but unless you're gonna have the proper security, because you know how the Jay Prince people do, they say down there nobody has guns but our people, because our people are protecting you. But having that is disarming you and anybody who came with you, and which leaves you open for that situation. And even if you say that his people still came in and had the firearm and fired off first because you're in somebody else's territory neighborhood and ain't no protocol, even if you are the first person who fires and they did let your people in with the gun, yo niggas getting shot. And that's exactly what happened. So you can't be in other people's environments and situations thinking shit sweet.
Hey, I like what you said, and you right about what you said. Why do black people feel like when they get money, they gotta still be in those environments? And I will tell you why. Because when it's easy to appeal to lower level black people. Oh, look, y'all, I got a chain. Look, y'all, I got a car. But when you living amongst people that got money, educated black people, people that know about credit, people know about wealth, people know about properties and stuff, they don't feel important when they're around them people because they can't speak those people language because they don't got that type of
But
education.
it's not even that. It's not even that. You know what it is? It's the have and the have nots compounded with the degree of separation from 6 to 0. And the fact that, like we just said, the high rollers and the ballers in the street always got a couple little ones rolling around that ain't got it yet, but about to get it if you do what we need you to do. You see what I'm saying? So let me put you around a have as a have not. And if this nigga rubbed me the wrong way, tonight might be the night you earn your stripes, little nigga. And it might go down like that. And that's why we keep the little ones around. That's why we keep the have nots around close enough to the stake to show niggas.
I think a lot of time it just niggas want to be too real, and come to find out, being too real will get you killed. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just want to be too real, bro. I think most niggas, they get the back, man. You hear it all the time. Man, I get that money. I ain't gonna change up. I'm gonna keep it 100 with my people. I ain't gonna switch up. Man, you got to switch up. Nigga be want to be so real and show nigga like, yo, bro, I'm still down for the hood, man. Shit, man, be hood down for the hood, they gonna pull your ass down. So you know what I mean? That what it be, bro. Niggas just be want to be too real, and too real don't get you nowhere, bro.
Yeah, they should have been hanging out with Drake and them.
But it's like y'all niggas, and the thing that Prez is saying too, that's even more important is that, nigga, that wasn't even your hood. You're not even from there. Like, why are you putting yourself in that environment when you not even having the ramifications of protection? And regardless of the fact you rolling with Jay Prince and the mob, like, nigga, like, why are you even doing these dice games? And what they said before, other people was even saying, including Act, that Quavo has been in heated dice games before in the hip hop industry and in the street industry. So this wasn't no surprise that he got in another heated dice game in this situation.
And you keep knocking at that devil door, he finally gonna answer, my nigga. So
like, not everybody gonna let you go home after you.
That's a fact.
You know, not even flex your muscle, even if you say you defended yourself. But a lot of people, regardless of your money, they always want to feel like, or even if they're hosting you, when they say check in, a lot of people want to feel like they're still like over you, or still have some type of you know what I'm saying, like dominance over you or some type of shit. So once they feel like you trying them, or you trying to like usurp them in their hometown, bro, you're not going home. Cause you go home and niggas gonna say Monday when you at the barbershop getting your hair cut, yeah, man, you let Quavo talk to y'all niggas crazy. Anything can happen. And we about to get into some Charleston White if you want to stick around. You know your boy, Charleston can't miss.
Yeah, we're finna talk about Lumen. And I want to say one thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I say Takeoff should have had more to live for. I feel like he would have had children, he would have had a family or something like that. His ass wouldn't have been out there like that, all willy-nilly without a purpose.
That nigga was like a year younger than us, bro. Like he was like 28, bro. Like, damn.
I know, but still, he got the money to settle down. I'm like, look at Offset. Offset got his woman. He chilling. He ain't in the bullshit. So I feel like if he was doing more mature things with his wealth and moving on from the nigga tree, I feel like he'll be on right now. But you know, I mean,
I feel the same way, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I feel, and I think with Offset out of all them, Offset had been down that road before. Offset had been locked up. So that kind of, I think that what Offset, he'd have been through some shit to know, like, look, man, I ain't hanging with too many mixed ass niggas, cause that shit ain't gonna do nothing but get me back jammed up. So
cause niggas allegedly done ran down on him before about some other shit, so he already know he can't be outside too much anyways.
Yeah, with that whole that, so
once you and we know certain niggas, once one too many niggas and ran down on you, might as well go in the house. You ain't got too much long out here. Once a couple niggas know you, they can touch you, and you still outside playing vulnerable. What's up? Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Speaking on niggas that can't come outside. Let's get into this rapper here. What? Let me. I'm sorry. I've been drinking.
I know you ain't.
goddamn a little migo.
Oh man, that bitch ass nigga.
They got pressed by Grove Hero in the airport. Now he got his life threatened by a nigga who just caught a first degree murder charge by Matt Critter, then got his chain snatched. So we're gonna speed past all that and go to Charleston White's life-saving advice that niggas need to pay. No, we're gonna listen to him getting his shit stolen first. And then we're gonna go on to Charleston White giving some more life-saving jewel advice that some of these young niggas need to be writing notes and paying attention to. So let's go ahead and get into this clip right here.
2022 did not end well for Lil Migo, seeing as Grove Hero walked up to him at the airport and slapped him with a strong hand. Now we're only a few days into 2023, and it seems like Lil Migo has got his chain snatched at a show, and it's in the hands of a Young Dolph affiliate named CEO Jizzle, who posted on IG asking, "Are you Lil Migo?" in the caption, referring to when Grove Hero walked up on him. Honestly, at this point, he needs some Floyd Mayweather security. I'm talking about 5 or 6, 6'9", 500-pound dudes to walk around with him just to make sure stuff like this don't happen. History's shown that if you get your chain snatched and you don't do nothing to get it back, you become a laughing stock in the industry or in the streets for this matter. But what y'all think he should do? Should he buy his chain back or should he just let it go and chalk it up as an L and keep it moving?
That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a good question.
Hey, Praise, you want to comment on that, or you want to go ahead to Charleston White clip just to get it? What's up? Yeah. Because honestly, like when I see that, I feel like as far as like a rapper and a hip hop artist, he needs to go ahead and just get a regular job. Because I don't understand how you're gonna be talking any type of rap or any type of street shit when you're literally getting your chain snatched. You got disabled people running down on you at the airport, and it's like, dog, come on, my nigga, like you don't. I don't understand why your label ain't even dropped you yet. Like, it's time to get dropped. It's time to cut this nigga like a good little $20,000 check and tell him, hey, man, go ahead and invest in your education. Go back to school. Obviously, this life ain't for you. You can always rep the game, but go be somebody. Or give him a label deal. Let him be like an A&R or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't have to be a rapper in the trenches no more. Like, maybe he's better off, like, just having another job.
Nigga can't even respect him as an A&R. Nigga when he try to A&R one of these little niggas, they gonna slap his ass. Like, you can't. It's over with, man. God. It's over with, man. Take your ass home.
Man. And he can't get conscious because niggas always gonna be like, they slapped your ass in the knowledge. So like you can never like start rapping street shit and get conscious after you get beat up.
Lil Bird did it.
Oh yeah, Young Bird definitely hit making. Yeah. Hey, anything's possible.
And he like he look like Young Bird.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, so that's what he can write songs and do it.
Yeah, so let's get into this Charleston White situation and how he feels, because I honestly think that Lil Migo
can't be out here talking tough no more.
Lil Migo should have been did what Charleston White gonna tell him to do.
Nigga snatch my motherfucking chain. Boy, I'm gonna call 911 immediately.
Who you telling?
Migo, listen to me. And listen to me good now, son. You don't have to throw your life away. And now, in 2023, you don't have to feel bad for snitching or telling or being a rat. I'm telling you, man, it's rewards to it. I'm telling you, hoes don't stop being no pussy because niggas calling you a rat. You hear me, boy? Hoes don't stop being motherfucking pussy because you a snitch. No, nigga, that don't eliminate pussy. No, don't even worry about that. Get your change back and put them niggas' ass in jail. You really want to get a nigga, put him in jail. You know who done it? Tell me, I tell it. I'm telling you. I tell it for free. Normally I charge. Normally there's a fee for me to tell on a nigga. You want me to tell on who? Shit, nigga, give me $2,500. I tell on him and his whole crew.
Give me $2,500.
If you don't want to kill a nigga, pay me to tell on him. You want to put a hit out on a nigga? Pay me to put a hit out on a nigga. I'm going to find out which one is homeboy and kill somebody. I'm going to find out which one of them niggas selling them pills with that fentanyl in it. I'm going to find out which one of them niggas got the drink house. I'm going to find out which one of his baby mama selling food stamps to her auntie. I'm going to find out which one of them got a tax service and they helping people illegally do them taxes right. I'm going to do all of that so the nigga can live just to put him in jail. You don't have to throw your life away. You have choices and you have options. Let me just say that. You have options, okay? You don't have to take
Nigga said put the Keith Murray suit on and go to church.
Why you up to crashing out and throwing your life away. You have options, son, and you can become a law-abiding citizen and still rap. I'm telling you, you ain't got to be a criminal rapper. You can be a law-abiding citizen and rap just like T.I., Gunna, and have Thugger go be a law-abiding citizen.
I'm gonna tell.
You can come on now. It's a new day in hip hop after the YSL case. That's all I can tell you, okay?
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, he got his perspectives, but he's speaking facts. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we don't say church no more. We say cathedral.
Yeah, because cathedral, my brother. Listen, I mean, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's a new day in hip hop, man. Like, I thought about it like a week ago. Like, I want to take T.I. in my top 5, but I'm just gonna leave him there. You know, because it's a new day. It's a new day. Can I judge him from stitching on the dead? I don't know. You know, but hey, it's a new day. Like, I mean, he's speaking fat, bro. You can rap about, man. He's finna look, bro. The next rapper, 6ix9ine, did it. He did it after he snitched, but the next nigga that's gonna take off is a nigga that's gonna come in the game rapping about the fact that he snitching and he killing, and niggas gonna fuck with him.
Snitching and killing.
Yeah, this gonna be like this Alpo ass rapper, bro. Like a young nigga, like this gonna tell
like
you.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question though. You heard about the Boston Richie situation, right?
Man, and that I'm low key. He finna drop tonight.
New mixtape?
Yeah, he finna drop a new project.
Oh my god, I gotta hear the that probably gonna be fine too. And he signed the Freemans. I'm like, damn, bro.
So and to like I said, gonna be a nigga that's fire. And everybody know he told. And he Boston Richard might be the first coming.
Bro, but the way I dropped the part 1 and 2 on his case and on both cases on how he told. Yo, he really went out Charleston White style, bro.
Yeah.
Especially the second time when he made sure, no, they knew the car was stolen. That's why they kept coming over to the house. I'm like, bro, that was your cousin you told on. Like, he like volunteered shit. It was like that Mike Epps joke when he was like, when the police run up on him and he was like, he just put his hands on his back. He's like, yo, just give me a value meal and 2 cigarettes and a 90-minute tape. Like he just it was like you committed the crime, willingly involved other niggas, and then snitched on them. And then because you told on the prior case when the police came to you, it was like y'all already had it understood you was gonna tell niggas what time it was.
Bro, Boston Snitchy is finna be the number 1 nigga walking, bro. Like, and the crazy thing about it, I be paying attention to his Twitter. He be pandering to the females, like how
all day. All he be talking about is giving money to hoe. If you ain't paying the bitch bills, you really ain't got no motion.
You really ain't got no motion. So he saving face, bro. And long as they the consumers, bro, he's gonna go to the top, bro. So all that snitching shit, he the first rapper rat, bro. And he gonna take off, bro.
Prez, we got 25 minutes till his new project drop, right? I bet you it's gonna have a couple. Now remember his last project, right? It didn't have no songs about no hoes, no nothing, right? I bet you this project got some songs for bitches.
No, he actually had one song. What that song was when it was like, damn, he ain't bossed you up yet. Something he ain't bossed you up. Damn, what the shit? That song though.
Hey, he about to get his plies back. Remember when niggas start exposing plies? He started dropping all them songs of Neo and shit. Cause see, plies, cause like I said, we from Florida, bro. So plies, all his songs that was really banging in the streets was some street songs, bro. But all his singles was some ones for the hoes. So it's like he knew how to get the bag with the females, even when he started losing credibility with the niggas. And what you kind of saying is Boss Richie about to do the same thing. He about to pivot to pandering towards women on that street shit. While the niggas already like disassociate themselves with them, but it ain't gonna matter because anything the bitches like, niggas gotta go for because we do whatever the fuck the bitches be on. So
and before you know it, there's gonna be water on the bridge. Everybody just gonna forget that he read it. Matter of fact, the album called Public Housing 2 tonight, nigga. Part 2.
Man, as much as I went in, I hope he got a future feature on that bitch, bro. I know that bitch gonna go hard, bro. Cause the first one went hard as hell. I still ride to the first one, dog. That Miss Twerk something, that shit he got with that Navy SEAL shit go hard as a motherfucker. Like that whole Man, listen.
Yeah,
dog.
the nigga had said it tonight. He said, "Fuck it, y'all piss me off. I'm dropping tonight."
I wouldn't mind if the rap game turned into something positive. I think we had so many years of negativity that we pushed at the rap industry. I think we need about 30 years of people encouraging people to report crimes and
be crime watchers and shit like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
people. We can't expect to rebuild a community and still keep the degenerate celebration, the plantation celebration going.
The plantation jubilee.
Yeah, so I feel like I wouldn't be mad, man. If you want to listen to a crazy rap record, I feel like they made enough of them already. Shit.
Hey man, I just feel like I'm just disappointed that a Florida nigga had to snitch this hard. You know what I'm saying? So as a behalf of, because I give a lot of states and cities L's. I think we just gave New Orleans an L for that. For Birdman's brother having that nigga on his lap.
He verified that picture was for real.
Oh my god,
that shit looked fake.
Oh my god, he actually, but see
on the show that shit was real, bro.
That shit was real. That shit was real.
Louisiana. Listen, them DC niggas. Listen, I got an uncle in prison for life, so niggas done told me politics in prison. Listen, them DC niggas and them New Orleans niggas is different type of niggas, bro.
Yeah, they play with the male buttocks.
Yeah, they play them boy games, dog, and them niggas already like I said, niggas already done told me about
I
them.
heard those stories. Oh god,
yeah, and them Louisiana niggas be playing different games, man. And I'm like, man, and the way, especially these Louisiana niggas, they just have they got a different wave about them, bro. Where it's just like, man, I ain't rocking with y'all niggas too tough, man. Y'all be on a different type of time. So we gonna go ahead into the and whenever you got a dip, just let us know. Know what I'm saying?
It wasn't in the show, but do you want to watch it?
Yeah, we'll watch it. We'll go ahead to Terrence. You know what I'm saying? Just to touch on it real quick. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. Because like I said, the main thing that we seen is, is like I said before, even with the Keith Murray clip, you got all these old niggas that like to condemn the younger generation, but I don't see niggas having gangster niggas sit on their lap with short shorts. I don't see niggas talking about who they done slid and ate out like Keith Murray. So I need a lot of these old niggas to come in and explain themselves on why they contradicting the statements they made about us internet era. But y'all niggas the first ones to come on the internet and start snitching and telling about the transgressions y'all had back in the day when y'all say we wasn't outside. Honestly, before we play this clip, I don't want to be outside with y'all niggas the way y'all was out here taking pictures and being booed up with your homies. I'm happy we wasn't outside the way y'all niggas was acting that freak Nick, grabbing on women and assaulting them and shit. I would have probably went to jail and got shot trying to, you know what I'm saying? The way we wired now is like a lot of that shit in freak Nick. We would have been like, hey man, leave that girl alone, nigga. Like what the hell y'all got going on? But we just live in a different generation, right?
And this nigga Gangsta Williams finna explain why it was okay for him to have a man Bucci Cat sitting on his lap.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Nothing. Because what I've done in life has helped me become the man I am today. Now let's get to it. The picture. That picture was I think in 1994. Either 94 or 96, because the person who's sitting on my lap is Sterling, one of the original Hot Boys. Back then, we didn't, like, in today's, this new generation, everything is homophobia. It's like, oh, this gay, but it's okay for someone to wear some tight pants and have their butt shown, sagging with the tight pants. That ain't gay, though. You know what I'm saying? So, but...
No, it's funny because when you paint that picture, I can see in a room of like 100 black men or something, and one person does that, it's like, oh yeah, that's something. But if more than half the room is doing it, oh, it's acceptable.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. It's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. But
what?
No, but actually, how the picture come out, I had like a few months ago, I had posted a picture, and then when Queen Fran was like, if I was you, I'd take that picture down because that picture gonna go viral. And she said, right now, you got a lot going on right now, so you don't need it now. I was like, because I'm just learning social media, I was like, all right, well, take it down. So a guy that I'm cool with, he has a YouTube channel called Truth Be Told.
Listen, man. We can. Bottom line is, he's trying to justify playing them boy games we was talking about earlier, because that's the culture over there in certain places in DC. And what we're saying is, that shit isn't cool and is not condoned in the other 50 or 48 states of America. And I understand that's y'all culture, but it's just like how some of them New Orleans niggas be twerking and shit, because Like they be seeing their mamas and aunties twerking and shit at a young age, and they think that shit cool. Like that one clip with nigga, oh, you mind if I wild out? Like that be them niggas, bro. Like them New Orleans niggas is different
Straight
type of
niggas in New Orleans.
Like you know them niggas, you know,
alleged straight.
You know them niggas, the reckless crew, fresh reckless Don. You know them niggas on Twitter, them 4 light skin niggas. Now it's 2 of them, and they do the little snap shit, the assemble shit. You know what I'm saying? They be doing the little you know what I'm talking about, bro? You know, y'all know what I'm talking about? It's these weird ass niggas from New Orleans
that be twerking,
fresh and reckless. No, they don't be twerking, but they're like supposed to be some weird R&B group. They really, I don't know if they're trolling it for real, but they're from New Orleans.
Like, oh.
But what I'm saying is like they got a culture of like real, like they like take pride in being like sexually ambiguous. They take pride in being like, I'm gonna be super fruity, but I'm for the hoes. It's like a whole bunch of niggas with a Prince mindset in Louisiana, if that makes sense. Like a whole bunch of niggas moving like Prince, but they swear they for the hoes. But it's like, nah.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that back up, but yeah, he tried to say that they were just doing that back in the day. Everybody was doing that. That's 2 strikes on your family. We got Birdman kissing.
That is true, but I forgot Birdman was his goddamn brother.
Yeah, we got Birdman kissing. We got you coming out sitting on laps, and then you talk about, I saw the picture, I didn't know nothing was wrong with it.
Or Birdman saying, I like niggas too on that stage.
Yeah, okay, damn. That was 3 strikes. You out.
Yeah.
Hey, but he said that the only part that was suspect to him was when he had the hand on his leg.
Bro, do you understand? Like, that's gay. Like, I don't care what year we're talking about, bro. Like, if another man sits on your lap, like you're like, oh yeah, sit here, and a man sits on your lap on your knee, like y'all are, that's the type of shit y'all on. I don't want to hear, oh, we playing, no, you're flirting. Like that's, what are we talking about?
Did he let niggas sit on his lap when he was in prison?
What if you let niggas sit on your lap on the outside, what you think you let niggas do like when you locked up? So bottom line, this is all I'm saying about the situation, right? Birdman brother and in that whole New Orleans situation, they're Fruit Loops. So let's go. You want to talk about the R. Kelly situation? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and circle the rat wagons with the surviving R. Kelly part 3 conversation that they have getting circulated. You know, I don't know why every time R. Kelly's in the news, they have a new surviving R. Kelly like in the tuck, ready to drop, interviews already cooked up. So we're gonna go ahead and have a good little review reaction to this new clip of this random woman. And I'm gonna say this: I don't know what age she was messing with R. Kelly or any of that, but I'm gonna say, because we are being introduced to these women as adult women, so we're only seeing them as adult women. They're very attractive women. I don't know if they were even victims of R. Kelly at all, but they be bringing some fine ass women talking about the shit R. Kelly did. Like, this is another attractive woman that, like, hey, she look right, nigga. So let's go ahead and play this clip. Salute to Lifetime for slandering another black man. Sarcastically, but you know.
College. I was left at the house for hours. I see like this basket full of tapes. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll just grab one of these tapes and let me go in the other rooms and see if there's a VHS so I can watch a movie, because I was bored. That's when I discovered that he had been lying to me about Aaliyah. He records everything. So the tape that I put in was him and Aaliyah together. They were on the tour bus, and everything that I had asked him, it was confirmed on the tape.
Surviving R. Kelly, Part 3, the final chapter. Premieres Monday, January 2nd at 9.
Thank you. So I don't want to see no more videos after this. This is the final. At least you know that.
But like, who is she, and how does she have the credibility to actually say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can, like, this is what happened. And my word is law. Like,
all the woman credibility have to be sometimes. I was there, I sucked this dick. Boom. That makes you a witness. That simple.
And why is Lifetime looked at as a legitimate source after it was proved that the whole Survivor Michael Jackson, Survivor Michael Jackson was HBO, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You know, I don't want to misspeak. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, yeah. But what I'm saying is like, I'm not defending R. Kelly, but what I'm asking is where is the validity or whether the credentials of these people? Like, does she have like flight records? Does she have, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I feel like anybody who says, yo, I had a pass with R. Kelly and can like try to line certain things up, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they can get a spotlight and shine. And I feel like that's what's kind of happening right now, where I'm not saying that he hasn't done egregious things, but they conveniently find people with these elaborate stories to support unfound narratives like the Aaliyah situation that we're about to get into.
I saw a sex tape with Aaliyah. She just made something. She just threw that out there. I'll be very surprised.
I didn't believe it.
I'll
be honest. The reason why I don't believe that she found that tape, because I don't believe that he would have that specific tape in access of arm's reach to just random bitches he was fucking. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, man, she making up something. R. Kelly signs Aaliyah and her family with a non-disclosure NDA after marriage annulment. Docuseries reveals. And by the way, her who was that man she was signed to? Her uncle?
Barry Hankerson?
Yeah, she was saying that her mom
she thinks she's married to Gladys Knight.
Yeah, he said Aaliyah mom knew about the relationship. And I mean, he said he didn't know, but I feel like he knew too. But hey, man, what is? It's like R. Kelly been convicted. What is all this for?
To make sure he never sees the light of day, bro. It's all about perception. It's all about trying to paint a narrative about somebody to make sure that any jury or anybody who has an objective point of view or doesn't know anything about it can never have a bias or a non-biased objective point of view on the situation. It's all about media propaganda. The thing about what R. Kelly is, they make more hoopla about R. Kelly like he's been the most provocative sex scandalous in the history of entertainment. When we can go to Elvis, we can go to Roman Polanski, we can go to a whole bunch of 70s artists who's dealt with underage women. You know what I'm saying? In the history of music, it was a normality, like I was saying earlier, back in the 60s and the 70s. So for the fact that people want to act like R. Kelly is the pioneer of, or the Michael Jordan of sex trafficking young women, is preposterous. But for the fact that they want to always put a black person as the symbolism of debauchery isn't anything new at the end of the day.
At the end of the day,
you have to blame R. Kelly for being
R. Kelly pissed off. He had to piss off somebody because he got off the first time. He pissed off somebody. He didn't sign some contract, and that's why he going through all this. To me,
that's a good point of view, to be honest.
Because I want to know who R. Kelly pissed off to. Just like, come on now, like who helped you the first time? He pissed off somebody. He cut somebody off from the money, and this is what happened.
Man, listen, I just feel like R. Kelly, honestly, they knew he was too stupid to stop what he was going to do. And eventually they knew when this whole cover gets blown from how we're doing in Hollywood, R. Kelly's going to be the first nigga we're going to roll out. And let's finally get on the last R. Kelly topic with the Aaliyah situation. Yeah, I'll go ahead and read it. I got it right here. Okay, so from Variety, R. Kelly silenced Aaliyah and her family with non-disclosure agreement after marriage annulment docuseries reveals. So the same docuseries is saying the same shit. So this is coming from the same source, right? R. Kelly silenced Aaliyah. Silence in the words they're using. How did I silence you if you agreed upon certain terms, right? All I'm saying, what did you say?
I saying they'll probably say she couldn't agree because she was underage.
Yeah, and silenced Aaliyah and her. Okay, so they said R. Kelly silenced Aaliyah and her family through a non-disclosure agreement following his marriage and subsequent annulment to the then 15-year-old singer. The new allegations were made in the final installment of Lifetime Surviving R. Kelly, which aired on January 2nd and January 3rd. The docuseries centered around R. Kelly's 2022 federal trial, where the NDA was brought up in the courtroom as evidence. The late Aaliyah was Jane Doe number 1 in the trial. Surviving R. Kelly utilized Aaliyah's story to spotlight her as a victim after years of the media and music industry scandalizing their marriage to the now convicted singer of the 90s. Aaliyah's debut album. We want to keep talking.
I mean,
basically, what I got from that is that they're using official court documents to state this was evidence to convict him in the new trial that he was in, I guess.
So they knew all this the first trial, but he was friends with somebody that let him get off. He pissed somebody off. Cause R. Kelly, you're not telling me R. Kelly is going to make money for the rest of his life.
Right.
With his catalog. So he was never going to be broke. So somebody didn't want him to be out here making no money. Point blank period. It's all about money, bro. This shit ain't not about no women. This shit ain't about no Aaliyah. Aaliyah is dead. This shit about something.
Hey, breaking news before we get off. They say 10 people were shot at Rob 49 in French Montana's video shoot at Finger Licking in Miami Gardens. A witness says robbery took place and then somebody started shooting a switch towards the crowd. People found the location because they were on IG Live.
Black people, y'all need to goddamn quarantine. That's the only time.
Yeah, this happened around 2 hours ago. They said Rob 49 status is currently unknown. One of his friends was also shot in a video shoot in Miami. They say Justin, New Orleans rapper Rob 49 was shot at his video shoot in Miami. He's in stable condition. French Montana's bodyguard is allegedly fighting for his life.
What rapper was shot?
Rob 49.
Don't know. Who else? Was anybody?
French Montana's bodyguard is allegedly fighting for his life.
What about, is French Montana shot?
Allegedly, he's not.
Oh, okay. Damn. Hey, man, y'all need to quarantine, get yourself together, because all this rap activities, I don't know why. I don't get this, bro. I don't get it.
Listen, man.
I don't get it, bro.
We are closing in on the 3-hour mark, so I think it's safe to say we have wrapped up all the topics of this episode. Right, J Doug? You think we're done? We cooked this one up.
Yeah, this was, and salute, man. You know, we supposed to have a guest, but you know, we still held it down for the people, and salute to everybody who rolled out with us. It's what time is it?
Absolutely.
12 o'clock. So man, salute to everybody that rolled out and like, shared, donated. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We coming up. We the hottest show on YouTube right now.
That's
you know what I mean? Man. On the come up. You know,
hit the like button before you leave.
Y'all know they say who cares? It's French Montana. Yeah, nobody don't care.
Oh my
but y'all want to act like y'all care about what Skip Bayless tweet. Y'all a trip.
Listen, AX, Kenya, Shakaria, Vonnie, like they really been in the live chat going ape shit tonight, dog. They really been out here.
That's crazy, bro. Y'all
just as important as the callers, man.
Getting shot in the field, but y'all care about niggas that taking the hit and passing out on the field.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is this. We wrapped up tonight's show. Catch me tomorrow. I know me and Killer Perez on the Gift and the Curse podcast. Me and her got Fridays in Florida with me. I'm a premiered co-host on that channel, so we're gonna go ahead and be going live tomorrow afternoon, and also we may potentially be having another episode tomorrow night with a guest. We're still trying to get the particulars worked out, but if we do, we will be coming at you guys with doubleheader on Friday night. More content, more subscribers, more views, more entertainment for you guys. I really appreciate everybody, the women in here showing love, commenting, being a part of the platform. You guys are a big backbone of what we got going on here, and you are appreciated. Salute to Foots, salute to the Killer Gang. Killer Gang comes in here and Killer Gang shows out for us every time. You know what I'm saying? Salute DD Dash, salute to Vonnie, salute to Kenya, like I said before, salute to Chanelli, salute to AX. He's been going crazy. And you guys have a wonderful night. Like I said, make sure you like, subscribe. And before I go, I know, you know what I'm saying, some of y'all see my hair, you know what I'm saying? I dyed it a little bit of, brown in it. You're just going to lighten up for for the next couple days. But, we just add some stuff New Year. We're going live full effect from the Live and On Point Network. Me and J Doug really cooked it up. Yes, subscribe to the Gift and the Curse podcast. Subscribe to the Part Own Gallery. Subscribe to J Doug. I put his ad in every video we post so he can get the subscribers up so we can all get this bag on YouTube. And everybody have a wonderful night. Have a safe weekend. Hopefully we see you guys tomorrow. Be safe. Thank you so much.
All right, cool. Peace.